Roly-poly, you're gonna be eating all the sweet stuff with the high calorie, where the no sugar sweetie is waiting for you. Big fat peaches and some apricots too. Weightless wonders packed in a can. Low cow syrup and the name of the brand. Talk of the walk, low cow fruits in a can. These are dandies for the Weight Watching fan. Doc of the Walk has taken the sugar out and put the sucral in. A brand new low-calorie fruit cocktail, peaches, pears, and apricots too. You're gonna love them. Roly-poly, you'll never be eating all the sweet stuff with the low-calorie. Doc of the Walk is the name of the brand. Low-cal fruit for the weight-watching fan.
Morning, George. Not everyone can do this every day. Most wash and wear shirts use resins to make them wash and wear. But after a few washings, resins begin to wash away, and with them, the wash and wear. But Van Heusen Banalux wash and wear is blended into the fiber so nothing can wash it away. That's why crafty old George wears Banalux, the Van Heusen wash and wear with no resin. Wash and wear that's blended in to stay in, day after day, year after year, permanently. See you tomorrow, George. Wash and wear, guaranteed for the life of the shirt or your money back.
Van Heusen, younger by design.
I want a word with all you tigers. Oh, you men know which ones you are. I like you, but I don't like lions. You know, men with wild, dry manes. The kind with lots of, dandruff.
This is another thing of importance in reference to penis size and balls. I was born with a big penis. It's documented since the day I was born. And I was born with medium or small balls. There are men in this world that have smaller balls than your German race or Middle Eastern Germans or whatever. The reason my balls are small is because that's the way they are. My father had small balls. My grandfathers had small balls too. And they had big penises, and it's documented. So in reference to your big balls and your activity of making exaggerations or falsifications for why you're burning somebody's balls, trying to say you thought they had small balls because you were burning their balls with satellites, that's not the reason why somebody has small balls, man. And what's the cause for your big, nasty Germanism balls? You thought if somebody had a big penis, you thought they were a sex addict? Because you thought that's where testosterone was produced, in the penis shaft? Do you really have a brain? You thought a person's sexuality or potency of their activity of sexual interest, you thought was produced in the shaft of the penis? Are you just a dirty gay faggot German that's fucking stupid as shit? The reason why a lot of gay Germans or people with big balls are sex addicts is because testosterone is produced in their gay balls. That's why you got big nuts, faggot. People that have smaller balls are not as sexually interested as what some people might say. It's usually the men with the big nasty faggot balls that are sex addicts. You better leave me alone. You better go find you another person that has gay, big balls, sex addict activities, and leave me the fuck alone, you dirty satellite faggot.
I'm an old-fashioned guy. I grew up in the 1960s. I would never strike a woman. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in that shit. I would never strike a woman. There was one, I struck my first wife, Andrea, one time and one time only. And that was because she was beating me with a damn skillet. If she hadn't done that, I wouldn't even have struck her because I don't believe in that shit. You know, what a lot of people don't understand is that there's things going on behind the scenes in the real world that a lot of people are not aware of. You know, my mother's family was bilking my mother out of money all these years, literally siphoning out of her checking account. You know, going to her and say, "Hey, I need $300, I need $500, I need $1,000." You know, and mom's naivete, you know, being what it is, she didn't even think about it. You know, and you know, so there's things that's going on behind the scenes that have to be dealt with. Her family obviously has to be dealt with for what they've done. They stole money out of her closet. You know, there was a big overarching plot to steal her property from her. You know, and the 300-pound elephant in the room is that, hey, wait a minute, that's my inheritance we're talking about here. Yes, it's mom's money, but it's also my inheritance. You know, so yeah, screw you. You're not stealing nothing. You're not taking any more. And so, you know, so now there's a big legal battle getting ready to take place. I'm trying to get guardianship of my mother. They're trying to stop it. You know, whether I get the guardianship or not is irrelevant, though, because every one of these clowns is going to jail for stealing money out of her checking account, if nothing else. As somebody that actually took real estate law in school, I can tell you, yeah, unfortunately, it happens more than people let on. You know, particularly with the elderly, they see the elderly as a target, and they'll bilk them out of their property and their money and stuff, and it's sad, it really is. But once I've dealt with the local individuals and I put them behind bars, yeah, these idiots on the internet, these guys in the outside chat, you know, that are sitting there, yeah, Von Helton has sex with his children, and Von Helton beats his wife, and I never, let me assure you, yeah, things have changed dramatically, in better for me. You know, since I've started understanding what I need to do to protect myself and certain things that I need to get prepared and get ready. Yeah, things have totally changed. Okay, and let them continue saying oh, I'll never stand in front of a judge. I'll never be in a courtroom. Yeah, actually, they are. They are. I don't know I don't know if it's going to be one by one or if it's going to be a gaggle of them all together. Who cares? You know, I got the secular opinion guy up in Canada, Ernie Chrysler. He's like, yeah, next month I'm sending you papers. No, he'll be in jail before that. You'll be in jail before that. So, you know, these guys have a shock coming. They just don't know it yet, but they got a big shock coming to them. The gods are making it abundantly clear that, you know, you're going to see it. You're going to, you know, and I was told this years and years and years ago, you know, you will see the destruction of your enemies. You will see it. I will see it with my eyes, the destruction of my enemies. You know, of course, at the time, I didn't know, you know, how that would happen, what would happen. You know, it's just like the prophecy that's over me. You have a great and glorious future that'll benefit all mankind. Okay, well, where the hell is it? You know, because it hasn't happened yet. You know, but it's coming. It's coming. A great and glorious future that'll benefit all mankind. You would think people would be excited about something like that. You would think people would want something like that. Hey, man, you know, we're going to get a blessing somehow through this guy Von Helton. Hey, let's line up. You know, I'd be the first in line. Yes, by God, give me a blessing. I'll take it. You know, what am I going to say? No? Yeah, these guys do. So they're mind warped, man. There's something wrong with their mind. If somebody come to me and said, hey, there's this guy Von Helton, the gods are going to use him to give everybody a blessing, I'd be the first in line. I'm like, yeah, okay, hit me, man. You know, I want a blessing. Hell yes, I do. You know, only a fool would say they wouldn't want a blessing. Well, you know, just the other day, the gods told me 2 days in a row, don't listen to what the trolls on the internet say. You're not going to win the lottery. You are going to win the lottery. I got that message 2 days in a row, really strong in my spirit. You know, ignore what they say, because the trolls on the internet. Oh, you're not going to win the lottery because we're using black magic and dark energies and possibly even demonic spirits. You know, and we're not going to let you win the lottery. Well, 2 days in a row, just a few days back, 2 days in a row, the God spoke into my gut and said, no, we're gonna totally mess them up. You are going to win the lottery. You're going to win both lotteries. and we're going to do it to show that these guys that are practicing with dark energy and these evil spirits and stuff, that they have no power over what we say and what we do, because we're the ones that are doing this, not you and not them. And it's like, okay, cool. Now I cash in my ticket and I didn't win even $1, but but it's like, it's coming, it's coming. And when it happens, it's going to happen, and it's just going to blow everybody's mind away. Why did they come after? I had a young, somewhat attractive wife. What guy wouldn't want that? What guy wouldn't want that? And it was jealousy. Now did all of them go at it from a position of jealousy? No, probably not. But there was a bunch of them. Some of these guys, and like you say, they're ugly as a mud fence, and got hit with an ugly stick about 20 or 30 times on top of it. They hit each branch as they're falling, right? But, and you look at these guys, there's no way they're going to get a young, attractive wife. And so it was a position of jealousy. They saw that I had a young, attractive wife, and they were full of rage, full of jealousy. One individual says, hell yes, I drove his wife insane, and I'd do it again. He said that in a live show. You want to call me dumb or stupid, or you want to say I got a big nose, or you want to say I got a belly, which I do. Fine. And so now I have an attorney on retainer. I have money now. I have the means and wherewithal to go after these clowns. And, and it totally changed. Why? What was the difference? Well, the first difference was I went to the gods and I said, what do you want? Forget what I want. Forget what I want. Who gives a shit what I want? What do you want? They respect that. They respect the hell out of that. That's number one. And number two, I actually buried myself in books to find out things that I needed to do to get prepared. And then once I did all those things, everything turned around. They're like, okay, you did everything that you could do, and you still have a problem. Now we'll intervene. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I don't claim to have all the answers. I still don't have I'm still learning and growing as I'm going. This is a process. This is a learning process.
Also supposed to be like a talent scout too for my mother and father's talent agencies. You guys know that, right? And in reference to all the other companies of my mother and father, of course, I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates and companies and property and land and businesses. And but back into the history of the media. I'm supposed to be at certain media locations and doing certain media things, like possibly sometimes doing reporting on subjects or, certain fun events or whatever in local areas or certain cities or states. But, in reference to the talent agencies of my father and mother, the big agencies that my parents owned, I'm supposed to be, a talent scout too. In reference to the representation, the fact that I'm a representative of my mother and father's talent agencies too, and modeling agencies and other things. So in reference to these government people damaging my face and teeth, they must get prosecuted and sued for that too, and other things. And this is very important in reference to the facts of legal rights of Americans. These satellite controllers, most of them are not legal Americans. Just because they're in government, because they're leader of government or their position in government, they got into government by some other people that weren't legal people in government. This has been going on a long time. Some of these people have been conspiring against America, and they got into government during certain presidencies. Presidents that had conspired with these other countries. These satellite controllers are probably not even legal Americans. But then they're attacking Americans, and they're trying to steal land in America. And they're trying to steal genetics from other races as they're trying to breed their race into people that look American. You guys are aware of that, right? Some of these satellite controllers or some of these politicians are illegal government. And some of them have been illegal government for numerous decades. And they have to get their DNA tested to see where they're from, to see if they're legal Americans at all. Their satellite activity is not legal activity for them to be attacking the country within inside the country. That is propaganda, that is communism, and that is treason. So whichever person hired those people to get into satellite control rooms, that person needs to get put on trial for treason.
Learn a lesson so true. There's danger in inhalants. They can break you in two. So never sniff inhalants. Breathing them is really no thrill. Don't you know inhalants suffer in pain.
Don't you inhale it.
They will damage your brain,
Don't you inhale it.
'cause it's really insane.
More kids say no.
'Cause inhalants kill. Learn a lesson so true. There's danger in inhalants. They can break you in two. So never sniff inhalants. Breathing them is really no thrill. Don't you know inhalants really can kill?
Don't you inhale it.
You'll be suffering pain.
Don't you inhale it.
They will damage your brain.
Don't you inhale it.
'Cause it's really insane.
More kids say no.
'Cause inhalants kill. Just because something is safe to use one way doesn't mean it's safe to use another way. Cleaners, sprays, and other household chemicals can become deadly poisons when inhaled. Don't ever try it. Just say no to inhalants. Breathing them is really no thrill. Don't you know inhalants really can kill?
Don't you inhale it.
You'll be suffering pain.
Don't you inhale it.
They will damage your brain.
Don't you inhale it.
'Cause it's really insane.
More kids say no.
'Cause inhalants kill.
Don't you inhale it.
You'll be suffering pain.
Don't you inhale it.
They will damage your brain.
Don't you inhale it.
'Cause it's really insane.
More kids say no.
'Cause inhalants kill. Don't do inhalants. Don't do inhalants. Don't do inhalants. Don't do inhalants.
First of all, Mr. United. Oh, hold on a second. The musicians playing this spent years imagining themselves as being the new Eddie Van Halen or John Bonham. And in reality, they find themselves playing for McGruff. Dude, all they used was a fucking cheap fucking Casio keyboard, dude. I mean, I'm sorry. That just fucked me up. I mean, just, yeah. How you doing, everybody?
And this is important too. Don't forget, I'm also supposed to be like a talent scout too for my mother and father's talent agencies. You guys know that, right?
Inhalants kill.
Sorry.
Just because something is safe to use one way doesn't mean it's safe to use another way. Cleaners, sprays, and other household chemicals can become deadly poisons when inhaled. Don't ever try it. Just say no to inhalants. Breathing them is really no thrill. Don't you know inhalants really can kill?
Don't you inhale it.
You'll be suffering pain.
Don't you inhale it.
They will damage your brain.
Don't you inhale it.
'Cause it's really insane.
More kids say no.
'Cause inhalants kill.
Don't you inhale it.
You'll be suffering pain.
Don't you inhale it.
They will damage your brain.
Don't you inhale it.
'Cause it's really insane.
How you doing, Raccoon Man?
Say no.
Hey.
'Cause inhalants kill. Don't do inhalants.
Room, baby. Head rushes.
Don't do inhalants. Don't do inhalants. Don't do inhalants.
Hey kids, how would you like to hear this on the screen instead of the great show you came to see? That's what you found. Honest. Please cooperate and do your part in keeping this theater quiet so everyone, including you, can enjoy. Remember, lots of adults and kids too paid admission to enjoy the show. We must insist on absolute quiet.
It's all about the game and how you play it, all about control.
Hello, folks. Grampy Lobster here. Welcome to the Grampy Lobster Show. Right? We do it all here. We know it all. We say it all. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. I'll cut your fucking nose off.
I crap finger in you. You know what I'm gonna get you next Christmas? A big wooden cross. So every time you feel unappreciated for all your sacrifices, you can climb on up and nail yourself to it.
What is a bukkake? It's all about the game, and now you play it. It's all about control, and if you can take it, it's all about your freeze, Lord! Freeze! Hey! I am the game. I said freeze! Oh! I said freeze, goddammit!
Does your daughter know that, Charlie? What does your daughter think about that, Charlie? Huh? Does she know? Did you tell her that part? Oh, you conveniently left that part out, didn't you, Charlie?
Dave the Redneck Schultz, as the fans call you. You see something like this happen, it's got to be upsetting to you.
It don't upset me at all, baby. Let me tell you, I think it's great. You know what I mean? If you're gonna go on the hunt, you gotta be able to run with the big boys. If he can't run with the big boys, he should get out. He shouldn't come out here. Last time I was in San Francisco, I went downtown looking for a woman. You know what I mean? I wanted a woman. I couldn't find a woman. I found a lot of men that look like women. Now you, Hulk Hogan, you belong in San Francisco. What's wrong with you, Gene? I'm telling you like it is, baby.
Okay, guys, I have an update today. I went ahead and patched her up with regular Gorilla Glue, but I don't really know if it's going to hold that much air. So I'm considering abandoning her, you know.
Hi, Maggie.
The stuff I bought was Gorilla Glue, but it's not really heavy duty. So I am thinking about buying a new doll, because I have the money to buy a new doll. A good one. A regular sex doll. You know what I mean?
This one Maggie was
about had it anyway. I don't
not
think
in the
it's
best
gonna last
shape,
any
folks.
long. I don't think I'm going to try to inflate her tomorrow, but I'm afraid she might leak air. I'm not too sure about the Gorilla Glue. I don't think it's strong
Maggie.
enough to
It's
hold
hard.
the air in. We'll
It's
see
hard,
what we can
darling.
do down the road. She'll
It's really
be
hard
discontinued
watching
from the show.
watching
She's not
this.
too happy about it.
I know
she wants to see
it's
herself
hard.
upgraded to a new doll. Yeah, exactly. She wants to be upgraded to a new doll. How you feeling, Maggie? You don't sound too good. She's laying on the table, man. She's out cold, man. She's out cold. This stuff's gonna take at least probably 24 hours for it to set. I'm thinking we could just buy a new doll. Maggie won't be a part of the show no more, but we'll bring another doll into the show. A much more expensive one. It costs like
Can't replace Maggie.
$79.83 off of Amazon. That's the
I
route
know.
we're gonna
I know,
take.
Maggie. It was hard. It was hard. Maggie went through a lot, folks.
Hey, Maggie, how you doing? I'm doing good.
There's Maggie.
Oh yeah, I know. You've been down for a whole week.
My God, what have you been doing?
I don't know, man.
I'm glad you repaired me. I had a hole in my ass.
I'm glad you're back. Everybody missed you. Everybody on the broadcast missed you.
I'm recovering right now. The surgery went very well.
Guess what, Maggie?
Hey, Mud, you're
going to get another
you're judging,
guest on our
Mud.
broadcast.
Those rookies will blow up, though.
I heard about that.
God,
I
Mud,
haven't
it's
ordered
about
yet,
Matt.
But, oh yeah, she won't be coming for a while. How you feel about having another blow-up doll on the show?
Let's do it. Oh yeah.
Let the party roll. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm talking about. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What happened in that boy's house when the camera's off?
Maggie, are you ready for any time?
I want to rest for a while, okay?
All right, you can rest.
He's got a fetish for old ladies.
All right, Maggie, settle down.
I'm stressed out for a whole week. I gotta pay my bills and everything.
Gotta pay your bills. That sounds funny. What have you been doing? Oh, nothing, man. Just drinking a couple cans of Monster Energy and just running crazy for the streets. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better, too. Let me check your temperature. You're okay. You're cold as hell, okay? Does that hurt when I squeeze your nose? Ah, you're touching my nose! Quit doing that! I'm sorry. I want you to rest for a while, okay, Maggie? You stay in here for a while. See you later, Maggie.
Yeah. Same Maggie.
The surgery went well, everybody. I was kind of doubting about the Gorilla Glue, but it's holding, man. This stuff is so strong, man. It's like so sticky. I mean, patch it up, you know. I did as good as I could. That's the only thing I had was Gorilla Glue, so it worked. I don't care what anybody says. Anything can be repaired if you just put your mind to it. I feel bad with what I said, that Maggie will no longer be a part of the show, but she's gonna be a part of the show. The show's gonna go on. We're gonna have a wild show. Trust me.
Can't have a show without Maggie.
Blow up. I mean, sex doll more likely. Yeah, we're gonna. The show's gonna go extremely wild. That's right. Extremely wild. Maggie is back. She is stronger than ever, man. Those gorillas must have did some shit to her last night. I tell you, those gorillas really worked on her, man. They worked on her.
So
yeah, they worked on her, man.
How you doing?
We need to find out if Maggie's really okay.
Good night, folks.
Chuck?
How you guys doing? This is another thing of importance in reference to penis size and balls. I was born with a big penis. It's documented since the day I was born. And I was born with medium or small balls. There are
Well, you turn on the TV, you pick up a newspaper, open a magazine. There it is. The internet, the World Wide Web, e-commerce. You have to be part of it. Well, you want to be part of it, but the problem is you don't know your ISP from a BLT. Well, relax. You're not supposed to know a lot about it, especially if you're new to computers. Now, this guide is your map through the maze of strange terminology and unfamiliar computer commands that can make
unfamiliar stuff,
seem
folks.
pretty complicated.
That's right.
Well, you learn what all those new
We're going to
words
guide
and
you
acronyms
through
mean.
this shit,
You'll
folks.
see how easy it is to navigate websites,
Absolutely.
manage your email, even profit from the internet.
Absolutely.
That's not
Profit,
necessary to have your
folks.
computer nearby while you're
Dollar
doing this
sign,
tape,
Grampy
but you may
Lobster,
find it helpful.
401.
We'll give you plenty of time to take notes, and you can pause the video at any time to try things out for yourself.
Okay, first of all, folks, you had valve surgery and some, Maggie, you're an inspiration to me, and to so many people, Maggie, for what you've been through, what you've done. You're a survivor, Maggie, and I don't know. We salute you. I mean, we're gonna have a Werther's and take a hit just for Maggie. Maggie. Anyway, folks, before we go any farther, I pretty much fucked myself with my strike. I knew it was gonna happen. That's right. Hearts for Maggie doll. She's been through a lot. She's been through so much, folks. But anyway, the strike I got for community standards, child safety, folks. I guess when you play videos of like kids talking about smoking crack and fucking your mom and all that shit like that. Somebody, I don't know, they manually watched that entire fucking stream, folks. All 8 fucking, because it was towards the end, And that's what they got me on, folks. Was the the video of the kid, talking about I smoke crack, and yeah. So 1 week, folks. I told you, man. I don't always make the best decisions. We like to push the buttons here, folks. And you know what? Speaking of pushing the buttons, folks, it's time to, I don't know, hit the play button again, folks, because we've got some fun. Carl, myself, I did, I did appeal it, and yeah, yeah. I was telling him, I said, I was like, it's on the fucking YouTube. It's already on YouTube, and they're out to get me, man. Yeah. So we've got StreamYard for. We got this channel, folks. We'll be back on the Melon. We'll be back on the Melon next week sometime. About this time next week. But until then, we moved. Uncle Lobster was Tube's Gubmint. Yeah. How you doing, Cheryl? How are you doing today? Let me see. They told him be careful. Get 2 week ban. Yeah, that just I don't understand why sometimes something is allowed on especially something like when you get popped for it. It's like, God, it's already on the fucking internet. It's on YouTube. It's on your fucking shit. And it's a parody, folks. It's, not supposed to be serious. It's under entertainment. And folks, if you're being entertained right now, trust me, we have $ Grampy Lobster 401. Folks, we have merch. I got my new Grampy Lobster stickers in. I got a couple of them. Where the fuck did I put them? God damn it. If I was ever prepared for anything, folks. Jesus. They're down. Oh, here they are. Wait. Okay. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. Fuck me. Okay. They're somewhere, folks. Been up all night. I hope everybody had a good morning. Yeah, I got up pretty early this morning. I had a nice sleep. I missed Secular Opinions stream last night. I have the clip. I have uploaded the stream that J-Dubs and Stinky did yesterday, talking about his electricity wasn't, he just whatever. Still making them fucking airplanes when he's 10 minutes from being homeless. But what else would we expect from Baron Von Poopy Pants? Folks, how you doing today? A little bit of wake and a bake, folks, you're all my lobsters. Cheryl, you're my lobster. Mr. United, you, Mud, everybody. Maggie. God damn it, Maggie. Like I said, Maggie, you are an inspiration. And I think you're an inspiration to pretty much everybody here. But, folks, that's not why you're here today. You're like, Grampy Lobster. Oops, excuse me. Uncle Lobster. Well, actually, we're in his studio, folks. Uncle Lobster allowed us to bring in our equipment, our people. So it looks like this is the lobster loft and everything. But folks, actually, it's a giant. It's not all real, folks. It's props, folks. It's because we wanted to bring the same professionalism to what's going on right now than that you're used to. And God damn it, one of these days my nose will stop fucking dripping. He's not going to be homeless. Let me see. What's this? Only someone with the last name Hilton cannot. Yeah. Kentucky law. Damn it, folks. Damn. You've always been an inspiration to me. Just thinking about your example has got me through. Yeah, exactly. There you go, Maggie. There's a folks. Good morning, and welcome to the show.
Here's a checklist of the tools you'll need to start your internet adventure.
How you doing today? There's a lot of talk about how I supposedly hate veterans. Nothing could be further from the truth. The reality of it is that I have never met a veteran who either didn't regret
Fuck you,
joining
Corky.
the military
Eat
or
shit.
Didn't come
Corky.
back without being
Good morning, folks.
psychologically damaged in some way.
Are you ready, Keek? Ollie? Jack? Well, all right, fellas. Let's go. Oh, it's been getting so hard living with the things you do to me. And my dreams are getting so strange. I'd like to tell you everything I see.
Hey everybody, how you doing today? I had a question. Somebody asked, Nick, how does it feel to be a YouTube celebrity? I thought to myself, well, wait a minute. I'm not as big a celebrity as somebody like PewDiePie or iJustine or some of those other people. However, yeah, I kind of am a celebrity.
And I think a lot of it is, lately I've been getting a lot of comments.
Courtney
saying,
doesn't like
hey,
me.
you know, this person put the nasty video about you. Hey, did you know this other person put the
morning.
nasty video about you? I'm just like, whatever. So I checked him. I
You
did.
check
And,
me out, folks.
You know, it just
Check me
amuses
out.
me how it's like I've got these dirty old men.
Dirty old man.
These old perverts.
You're the guy that cringed on.
Just basically talking crap. And it's kind of, I mean, it's amusing, but it's pathetic. It really is. You know, dirty old men, basically, I mean, they're there. I think one's at least but close to 70. It's sad.
you.
It's really sad. I mean, if you're
Fuck
in
you,
the
Corky.
60s to early 70s,
On
you know,
my
you have a
worst
like his
day,
YouTube channel,
I would beat
or
the
you just,
shit out of
talk
you.
trash. I feel bad for him. I genuinely feel bad.
Aww.
I like turtles. All right. Second, what did you think about the ride?
It was great. And apparently, I've never been on live television before, but apparently sometimes I don't watch the news because I'm a kid, and apparently Grandpa just gives me a remote after we watch the Powerball.
Folks, if you're not watching this on the official 2018 Grampy Lobster channel, you're getting played.
Warning. Following rants and things of bad language and abruptly. Your discretion is advised.
There it goes, Goldberg.
Oh yeah, watch him work.
Suck it, Hilton.
Up,
Suck it.
down, back, up.
Take it all.
Ooh, Hilton.
You're a dirty boy, aren't you?
Stroke it, Bond. Stroke
Take
it.
Oh, that Goldberg. Oh, my heart.
You gonna do another one? You gonna do
No, he
another?
only does the one.
What do I think about RH negative people?
Oh, he's got another
Oh,
one.
you got another one.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh,
From
a
a purely
second
medical
Goldberg.
standpoint,
Oh,
I
Hilton. Be
Yogurt,
still
too.
there.
Yeah, I missed that earlier.
So obviously they're in high demand for blood.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
I
Come
don't
on.
do that.
Keep
Oh,
waiting.
Toenail clippers! No! Oh!
Oh, toenail
What the
clippers.
fuck?
Oh, and then he ripped it.
Gold.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay, folks, guys, let's be honest. He's never used those on his toes.
No, you want
We-
I was just gonna say, them
We've seen
Clippers
his-
have never touched them toes.
But yeah, we
Yeah.
have seen his feet.
No, you
yeah.
want to be fucked, bro. No, you want to be fucked.
Oh, my excitement is waned into wanting to
Fuck.
hurl.
Finger
You
your
know-
hot hole, cowboy.
Bobcat, I gotta tell you right now.
No, you want to be
your side
fucked,
is-
bro. No, you want to be
Sides
fucked.
of my face right now.
Getting some exercise with.
Oh my god.
Lifting those legs high in the air.
Those really were toenail clippers he took out. Oh my god.
Oh,
Finger
Dodge
in your
throwing
hot
up
hole,
now.
cowboy.
I can feel the vibe.
Fuck that cowboy.
Glad I didn't see that last night.
No, you want to
My
be
husband
fucked,
is
bro.
just
No, you
losing it
want to
over
be
here.
fucked. No, you want cum, cowboy. No, you want cum.
There he goes, take it.
No, you want cum, cowboy.
His
No, you
dirty
want cum.
fingers, too.
Oh,
tearing it
does
up.
Does he have to look at the camera when he does that? He just makes it awkward.
He likes to look at the person when he's doing it.
You
got-
Makes it more personal.
Somebody needs to clip that for a super chat.
And I think they
We
said
did,
that's all the
sir.
black eyes.
Have you ever thought to yourself, I wish I could smell like Shanny too? Well, the Petty family has a new product for you, Cannabis. Get that fresh Dornbush scent anytime, anywhere with Petty Family Cannabis. Now in travel sizes.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right. Second, what did you think about the ride?
It was great. And apparently, I've never been on live television before, but apparently sometimes I don't watch I don't watch the news because I'm a kid, and apparently Grandpa just gives me a remote after we watch the Powerball.
I love pecans and caramel too. I love chocolate, oh yes I do. That's why I love turtles. Turtles, rah rah rah. Turtles, ha ha ha.
Scrumptious pecans smothered in creamy caramel, drenched in deep, delicious chocolate.
I love turtles.
Get yours today.
Here is the new Band-Aid plastic strip with new Super Stick. It sticks better than any other bandage. The proof? Take a dry egg at room temperature. Touch the egg with any other bandage.
This is a special report from CBS News. A World Airways DC-10 has skidded into the harbor off Logan International Airport in Boston. 190 people are reportedly on board. Rescue operations are underway. Police, ambulances, and Coast Guard units have been dispatched to the scene. No immediate reports of casualties. Boston police say at least some of the passengers have been rescued. This has been a special report from CBS News.
What is your channel?
Well, I was this close to being monetized on Twitch, and a bunch of YouTube trolls hacked my account and put a bunch of filth in my about section and then reported me to Twitch.
Trolls get blocked. That's right. Trolls get blocked. Where's that itchy, twitchy moron, huh? Look at me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Think you're so fucking cool,
There you
dude.
go. I like turtles.
All right.
G-Man, can I please come to your YouTube channel, please? I'll let you shave my mustache. Or I'll let you put new weave in my head. Or I'll let you paint my nails. Can I please come to your YouTube channel, pretty please? I'm trying so hard to be like you, but I keep falling short.
Rowan sounds like another shitlord. I bet she is. I bet she is. You know, and that's what's sad is like I got so many women who, you know, they claim to be in their fucking 20s or even in their 30s, and they won't fucking just, you know, do what they want to do. I mean, it's like you clearly want to dominate me in some form or fashion. Why not do it physically? We can live stream it, at least the parts where I'm still clothed, mind you. You know, if you want to slam me up against the wall, whip off my shirt, and say, I own you now, hey, I won't complain. I'll be like, okay, not a problem. But, yeah, they never wanted to pick up on that. And then I got Mop in here saying,
Good morning. Have you ever had a dream that was so vivid, so profound, that it just stuck in your mind? I've got a message for all the scumbags, losers, killers, and haters of this world.
Please come to your YouTube channel, please. I'll let you shave my mustache, or I'll let you put new weave in my head, or I'll let you paint my nails. Can I please come to your YouTube channel, pretty please? I'm trying so hard to be like you, but I keep falling short.
Folks, if you feel weak and run down, check with your doctor, but remember, your weak, run-down condition may come from a lack of certain essential vitamins. To help you feel better fast, take Geritol. I'd like to read you a letter from Mrs. N.B. of St. Louis, who obviously suffered from a vitamin deficiency. Here's what she says. Geritol certainly does make you feel better. After a recent short sickness, I bought a bottle of Geritol to get back the energy I'd lost during the illness. I, for one, want to thank Geritol for the wonderful, quick job it did in making me feel better. So if you're feeling weak and run down due to a vitamin deficiency, a deficiency of those essential vitamins, get Geritol, liquid or tablets at your drugstore.
I mean, I'm sick of people who bully people, period. I mean, what kind of sick fuck are you? I mean, if this is your entertainment for bullying people, yeah, you deserve to have it cursed. You deserve to be cursed for generations and generations and generations until you fucking learn your lesson, And for me, from my perspective, like people like you make humanity look like a sick fuck. You make humanity look like a fucking sick fuck. It's pretty pathetic how you are as a human being. To fucking bully people for your entertainment. So yeah, I think all trolls deserve to get cursed, from my perspective. And the way the curse works is that every time you troll somebody, it gets fucking worse. That's the way it works. It gets worse and worse. It just, and then you spread the word of mouth to other trolls, and the curse spreads around. That's the way it's gonna work. Because every time you talk to other trolls, you're spreading the curse to them too.
Another thing of importance: charge satellite controllers for attacking people that are good-looking or famous, or they came from rich families. These people are attacking people for their entertainment and damaging their faces and their teeth with their hatefulness of their satellite activity, meaning they're the ones staring at me, causing me injury, damaging my face and teeth because they're trying to steal what I'm the owner of. Those government people need to get prosecuted. None of their accusations have ever been proven. They've all made accusations physically injuring me, trying to rape me, trying to steal my penis, trying to damage my life. Who the fuck are these people? Everybody has their own path in life. You don't have a right tampering with my life, tampering with my freedom, or violating my anatomy either, government man. Or stealing any of my money. Or causing me problems. Or preventing me from being who I am from the day I was born. My birthrights are my birthrights. And who the fuck are you to cost me time and money? There's even treasury documents that says if the government ever costs me any money, they must get prosecuted. And another thing, who are you to block me from jobs? Your people have tried to steal many jobs from me. You tried to steal movies from me. You tried to steal television shows with your mutilations and your abuses, government man. You tried to steal my life, my freedom, my rights, my career. Who the fuck are you? You need to show up in court, motherfucker. And you have to get prosecuted for using people as your fucking game of your entertainment. Like you thought you were playing the Running Man game or surviving the game shit. Your government agents need to get prosecuted for treason and for what you've done to my face and teeth. And the fact that you've held me hostage and you've played fucking stupid all these years. Well, if you didn't know, in reference to my mother and father's companies, I own the patents, I own the copyrights of the companies, I own the recipes of the food and beverage companies of my mother and father and grandparents' companies. Now, this is very important in reference to prosecuting people that are stealing my revenue.
Remember, folks, if you're not watching this on the official 2018 Grand Lobster channel, you're getting played.
Warning. The following rant contains adult language and profanity. Viewer discretion is advised. Strongly advised.
Good evening. It's Mrs. Portland. It's about 10:30 Sunday night. Decided to do a quick Sunday check-in before I go lay down. I've had a pretty negative weekend, but just coming on here to let everyone know that I have deleted all my videos off my StreamYard and my channel and have decided to start fresh. So this is where it's at, folks. Yep, I decided it's kind of high time because I've had a lot of negativity the last couple of months. So again, I know it's late, but I just wanted to come on here and just let everyone know that I am starting fresh. Good evening, Missy K. Thank you. Hugs to you, hon. I apologize for being a late hour, but again, I just wanted to come on here and report in before I go lay down. So, again, just to let everybody know that I have deleted all my all my videos and so forth. Hey, T-Bo. Hey, sweetie. Hi, Tammy from Texas. Welcome.
Hey,
Thank
folks,
you.
we switched this man's regular tobacco blend with you Revs decaf rollies. Let's see if he notices.
This is what produces the mania. Oh, hey. We had fun. Holy shit. Whoa. Give me a break. Resi calf rollies.
So you know, and I know you're still alive. You know, most campaigns would just boot you.
I'm sure the product is better on the side.
But you know, most campaigns would just boot you.
I know they would because a lot of people don't like private media. Yeah.
You
So
know.
what's the problem then?
No, I'm just saying that.
What's
you know,
the?
You displayed my card on your channel.
Yeah, but you're a public person, right?
Seems like there's a little bit of intent here.
No, there's not intent. I'm trying to change my channel into something like more media political. So is that a problem?
Well, I don't think you were honest with me with what we were doing when I talked to you the first time.
Well,
do you want to turn it off so we can have an honest conversation for a second?
No, I'd rather not because I'm feeling kind of targeted right now.
So are we, a little bit. So, what's your? I'm going to go ahead and ask you to leave.
Well, we can go have a conversation then. Okay, but you're asking me to leave?
Right.
Okay. Ow. So,
thank you.
Want to have a quite honest conversation out here?
The honest conversation.
Let's have an honest conversation. Why are you feeling targeted? Why are you feeling targeted?
Wow! Anyone that does not understand the situation, I have known this individual all my life. since high school. And she was one of the many bullies that continuously attacked me as I was growing up. Not just verbally, but mentally. And several years later, we ended up running into each other again by being neighbors in an apartment complex. And I was neighbors with this individual for close to 15 years. And she was never friendly from that point on, and she's still not very friendly. I have tried several times over to
God damn you, Mud.
make life living and make it feasible for me, even having to live next door to her for as long as I did. And she always stuck her nose up in the air at me every chance she had. Every time I was outside, I would try to wave at her and say hi and try to be friendly and cordial, and she just wouldn't have it. And now she's found me on YouTube, and she's got her head so far up Natasha's rear end, it's not even funny.
You know, it's not like they have like a moment of awakening. It's not like they, you know, their eyes bug out and they're like, wow, I just learned something new about someone else. My expectations were thwarted completely. I was completely wrong. No, they don't do that. They get angry. They're like, no, he's obviously a bad person. Hey! He saved a puppy out of a burning building only because he wants to kick it. I mean, literally, we're talking that kind of, like, level of nonsense.
Got respect, man. That made me cry. That made me cry too, man. I cried, man, because he won. He won against hate and adversity, man. We love you, Em.
Love you, bro.
Bruh, I feel you, Em. I felt you since I was 15 years old, Em. Bro.
Hey, Rue, how you doing?
Bro. And I started crying also because I saw that D12 still loves you and supporting you, and I'm like, oh my God.
Folks, oh God, this is a perfect time. Rue Honey Badger, I'm really super happy you're here. Your medical knowledge and might be needed. Of course, everybody, remember you were required to sign a waiver before you watch this today in the lobby, folks. And because brain cells and you always be healthy, absolutely. But just in case some of you didn't, folks, we're still going to have problems, and Honey Badger is here to render any type of medical aid, whatever type, because Honey Badger is medically qualified, probably more than anybody else here in the room, folks. So once again, folks, we've taken all precautions. Yep. This is really fun.
See, I very, very rarely ever dream unless it is given to me as a point of interest, as something to...
Oh, we can talk about that later.
So to speak. Or perhaps a confirmation on a certain thing I've been thinking about, or something of that nature. But I don't dream very often. So I was amazed when I actually got a dream. Just the other night, in fact.
Well, there you go. There you go. We got Cheryl. Cheryl's a medical professional too.
The dream is very interesting because
I did
in
not
the
know
dream,
that.
I am interested in this particular female, and very interested, in fact. And so I decided, though, to investigate, make sure she was, a decent person and on the level, all that good shit. So I spied on her. Yep, sorry, but I did. I want to be sure. I mean, come on. These days, man, you can't pick up the paper without somebody ending up dead. It's not necessarily a bad thing to want to make sure, you are who you say you are and all that good stuff, Make sure there ain't no kooks and weirdos and all that. So I'm spying on this chick. Okay. I follow her back to a, some sort of building, some sort of complex, perhaps an abandoned warehouse or something. I don't fucking know. I don't remember that part. That part's a little fuzzy. But anyway, I follow her back to this particular building, and I'm observing these men, these young men.
I'm not thinking about me.
Kind of like a
thinking
street
about
gang on steroids.
everyone else
kind
that
of.
are Honey Badger.
And they have this machine, and the machine is not of earthly design. And this machine, when they use it, it enhances their mental faculties. It increases their knowledge and their intelligence But it has this interesting side effect. When they use the machine, their skin turns gray. Okay? And so right away I'm saying, that's interesting. This technology probably is from the Greys. And they're, for whatever reason, being allowed to use it to enhance themselves. Okay? Unfortunately for me, I am detected. And I'm basically in a Mexican standoff with these now super enhanced human beings, young guys, punks, whatever, thugs, whatever, use whatever term you want. And so I'm basically in a Mexican standoff, but it ain't much of a Mexican standoff because for whatever reason, I'm unarmed.
I like turtles. All right.
Second, what did you think about the ride?
It was great. And apparently, I've never been on live television before, but apparently sometimes I don't watch the news because I'm a kid, and apparently Grandpa just gives me a remote after we watch the Powerball.
If you're not watching this on the official 2018 Grampy Lobster channel, you're getting played.
Warning, warning. The following rant contains adult language and adversity. Your discretion is advised. Strongly advised.
Chubby bunny. Chubby bunny. I don't say. Chubby bunny. God damn it. Oh, goodness. Chubby bunny. Chubby bunny.
But again, none of your business. You know what? I'm not ashamed of myself. I am not. Again, I am not going to be forced into doing something against my will. And especially when it comes to my channel. And again, when it comes to my channel, I'm not going to do this creator any favors. Especially after the way that this person has treated me. And she tried asking me for a favor? No. Well, I'm sorry that this so-called child is dying, and it's sad, but again, after all the stunts that this creator has pulled, I really have a hard time believing her. Good evening, Jen Sharp. Okay, good night, sweetie. Thank you for coming. Hi, Nikki X. But again, you know, it doesn't matter about my feelings. Ugh. Hang on just a second. I have an incoming phone call.
Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. That's right.
Oh yeah, jibber jabber jibber jabber. That's all he's doing right now is gibbering and jabbering. Jibber jabber jibber jabber. This is what gibbering. He is gibbering his ass off right now. He is so gibbering his ass off. Let's go. Like
Hey, asshole. How you doing, buddy? God bless. God bless you, Bud Nelson. That's
You're
right.
fucking boring right now. You're boring the fuck out of me right now. I'm telling you, you're boring the fuck out of me. You know, now you suck. I mean, I realize now you fucking suck. I mean, you actually fucking suck. You troll. I mean, I'm telling you, you fucking really. I mean, there's gotta be trolls better than you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, there are trolls better than you. It's okay. I'm scared. Right now, I'm very scared. I am so scared right now. But I'm fucking say, hey, troll, hold on to my door, please. I'm telling you, Crown, go knock on my fucking door right now.
So, yeah, I'm grossed out by myself, and, like, for some reason, like, my labia is all, like, irritated, and I go to the doctor, like, this week. So, but it's all, like, burning after I wash it. It's so weird. I don't know if it's because, like, it's accustomed to a certain amount of bacteria or something, and then once I wash it, it just stings really badly. So, anyway, I don't know. That's why I just don't even touch anybody.
Hey folks, sometimes life can kick you in the crotch.
I just got this eviction notice that we gotta be kicked out here in the weekend. You're destructive and I'm not! I'm doing everything in my power to support.
Other times your sugar daddy can't provide for you and your worthless limp dick boyfriend.
I need G-Man. Okay, so can someone severely get me hold of G-Man?
You need an escape from reality.
How evil this person is. You guys owe me some.
You need Porcaceps.
Exactly.
Try new extra strength Porticeps. Porticeps, who needs dignity
But anyway,
or teeth.
Rev's rolling.
Another thing of importance in reference to charging the government for damaging my dimples on my face, and the government damaging my birthmarks that was on my face, and the government damaging my teeth, the violation of crimes, of their activity, of their hate crimes, or whatever you want to call their 7 deadly sins or fatal attraction crimes, and a reference to them damaging my teeth, and a reference to plastic surgeons that are illegally using photographs of me, and they have tried to copy my face. They tried to copy my teeth, such as dentists that have tried to use my teeth as their way of trying to make dentures for other people. That's court cases too, in reference to the people that have been damaging my face and teeth. And there's obviously charges against these government people for trying to make me look like an old person. These people have wasted over 22 years of my life. And when I was in a coma, the government has to get charged from when I was a little boy. They wasted numerous years of my life then too. In reference to TV shows and movies when I was little, you can see my dimples that I had in those TV shows, in those movies when I was little. Those government people have to get charged for damaging my cheek. They're hitting me in the face right here. And they've caused lines on the teeth. Like they tried to put like a skew card or what do you ever call it, one of those scan bars, like they're doing on the face. They put like marks here, and they've been burning my teeth here. It's attempted murder. I'm not your child. I'm not your plaything, government man. Every comment you make, every violation, you have to get prosecuted for. In reference to the Photoshop, the people trying to make my nose look big, and the people that stole money from my social media, these people have to get charged for using my pictures and trying to copy my face, costing me millions and probably billions of dollars. Those government people need to get prosecuted for their crimes.
Hey everybody, how you doing today? I had a question. Somebody asked, Nick, how does it feel to be a YouTube celebrity? And I thought to myself, well, wait a minute. I'm not as big a celebrity as somebody like PewDiePie or iJustine or some of those other people. However, yeah, I kind of am a celebrity. I ain't no nice guy. I'm a real man. What's your damage that you can't understand?
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Providence, Rhode Island, weighing in at 237 pounds, a match of and his partner, from the internet, weighing in at 305 pounds, Carl the Bear.
Important too. Don't forget, I'm also supposed to be like a talent scout too for my mother and father's talent agency. You guys know that. And in reference to all the other companies of my mother and father, of course, I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates and companies involved in my And but back into the point, the history of the media. You know, I'm supposed to be at certain media locations and doing certain media things, like possibly sometimes doing reporting on subjects or, you know, certain fun events or whatever in local areas or certain cities or states. But, you know, in reference to the talent agencies of my father and mother,
in the ring to create.
Look at curves in like this.
Yo, twink cowboy with your 12-inch cock.
And that is
Out
hate
riding
crimes,
wild broncos all
athletic
day in your
hate
ripped
crimes,
green
beauty
jeans.
crimes of the modeling
Yeah, all the
industry
rodeo
and
cowboys wanna
media
kiss
and
your
dance
sweet
industry
lips
and
play
hello
around with
performing
your
arts
hot
schools
hips.
and hello athletics
cowboys
and
wanna
just the
suck your
fact
big
of general
throbbing cock in the showers
existence of
with
life. You
throbbing
were
hard
violating
cock
my
wanting
anatomy
to be
for your
sucked
jealousy or
hours.
your, oh yeah, you say you're not jealous. Your
Big
hate
hard twink
crime,
cowboy cock rubbing
your
up
fatal
against
attraction
cowboy
and
butt.
your gay obsession with hurting
Your hot
me because
virgin
I won't
cowboy
turn
butthole
gay,
wanting to be fucked.
and your gay obsession of you
Spread
stalking
those
me
legs
because
wide and lift your hot butt in the
you're
air.
just hard up for somebody because you're nasty and
12
sick.
horny cowboys gonna
You
fuck
better
you
leave me
deep.
the fuck alone.
Breed ya, cowboy.
And they need to apprehend you for what you've done to me
12
all
horny
these
cowboys
years,
gonna
and you
fuck
need to
you
be put on
deep.
trial for the
Ride
death
your
penalty
hot
or life in
butthole.
prison. No matter who the fuck you
12
are.
big hard cowboy cocks gonna fuck
I was
you.
sitting here and
Fuck
I had
you
like
in.
weird. It felt like I was getting
12
wet,
big
like
cowboy cocks gonna ride
soaking
your hot
myself or
virgin
like something, you know,
butthole
like
deep,
there was some
deep,
movement, and I was like,
deep,
what the fuck
deep,
is
deep,
that?
deep.
And finally, you know, I
Yeah,
had sat
12
here for
big
a couple
cowboy
hours
cocks
at
gonna
the
fuck
least,
you even when you
and
sleep.
then went inside to use the restroom.
Big hard
And
cowboy
there
cocks
was
gonna
like
mount you and
so
ram you
much
hard
like
hole.
discharge.
Big hard cocks
Like
gonna
it wasn't
reach
clear
deep
or
into
anything. It
your
was like
soul.
creamy. And I was like, what the fuck?
12 big
Like,
cowboy
and it
cocks
didn't
gonna
smell or
ride your
anything
hot
like
virgin
that. It wasn't
butthole
weird
deep,
and like a
deep,
weird
deep,
odor or
deep,
anything, but it
deep,
was just
deep,
like
deep.
super creamy and like
12
wet.
big hard
And I was
cowboy
like, what the
cocks
fuck
gonna
is
fuck
this?
twink
Because I had
cowboys'
only
butthole.
relayed what had
Deep,
happened
deep,
this morning
deep,
when I was
deep,
pissed
deep,
off.
deep.
And then that dumb
Big
bitch
hard
came back
cowboy
around and
cocks
tried to
gonna
say,
feed you
Bumble
cowboy
is hook.
This is very important in reference to laws and factuality and history. These people that are blocking me from my mother and father's estates, they must be prosecuted for outnumbering me when I'm the real owner. They have to be prosecuted for conspiring against me, and they have to get prosecuted for trying to crowd me out
All the
of my
rodeo
mother and
cowboys wanna
father's
kiss your
mansions.
sweet lips and play around with your hot hips. All the cowboys want to suck your big throbbing cock in the showers. Your throbbing hard cock wanted to be sucked for hours. Your big hard twink cowboy cock rubbing up against cowboy butt. Your hot virgin cowboy butthole wanting to be fucked. Spread those legs wide and lift your hot butt in the air. 12 horny cowboys gonna fuck you deep. Breed ya, cowboy. 12 horny cowboys gonna fuck you deep.
And this is very
Ride your
important in
hot
reference to the
butthole.
violations of Homeland Security and them
big
stalking
hard
me
cowboy cocks
and
gonna
their
fuck ya.
the DARE drug enforcement agency that was conspiring with Homeland Security
12
that
big
tried to
cowboy
murder me,
cocks gonna ride
accusing
your
me
hot
of
virgin
drugs,
butthole deep, deep,
and they're
deep,
violating
deep,
smart
deep,
protection
deep.
laws. You think this looks smart, man?
Yeah, 12 big
You
cowboy
fucked up my
cocks
beautiful
gonna fuck
teeth?
you.
Your government agents did? Do you think that looks smart? That looks fucking stupid, doesn't it? I didn't have veneers on my teeth. Let's see the receipt of the fucking veneers that you fabricated. I never had veneers on my front teeth, man. You had damaged my teeth when I was cleaning parking lots over at Louth parking lot. I went from there to a dentist office. He put a little surface on the right-hand side tooth, which fell off. It even shows in the bill that's what he did. He put a little surface right there. He even told me. And since then, you had been damaging my teeth. You had been damaging my teeth for over 22 fucking years. We need the evidence of all your drug accusations. We need the evidence of all your alcohol accusations. We need all the evidence of every single day because you've been burning my teeth every single day. And you have grabbed me on jobs and sexually assaulted me. And I'm an only child. I'm the only child of my parents. You are violating last living relative protection laws. You people trespassed into my life. Your people kidnapped me from my mother and father's mansions. You slandered my character. And there was restraining orders on all these presidents and all these government people prior to these years, even when they kidnapped me 22 years ago. You people are violating last living protection laws. I don't have no children. I'm not married. I am not involved with any of your people. I am the last living relative of my mother and father. I have no living relatives. I am the only child of my mother and father. Your government agents need to go into court for violating my life and every accusation. And your people grabbing me and burning my teeth. Your people must get prosecuted for attempted murder for touching me and damaging my teeth. Don't ever touch me, no matter who the fuck you ever are. If anybody ever sees anybody touching me or grabbing me or knocking me out and damaging anything or stealing my blood or sperm, you are responsible for reporting it to the police. And anybody in the medical industry damaging any part of my body must get prosecuted for attempts of murder.
You hear that, Cheryl?
And endangered species violations.
Yeah.
I'm not playing your game.
Not playing your game.
You denied who I am.
Denied it.
You stole my blood.
Yeah.
You damaged my face and my teeth.
That's right.
You need to go into court. I am not your relative. You are not my relative.
That's right.
I am not in any relationship with you or your fucking people.
Nope.
You better go into court. You're violating my American rights. You fucking terrorist.
Boring, come on, man. You're boring. You're fucking boring right now. You're boring the fuck out of me right now.
This will always
I'm
be
telling you,
a
you're
part
boring
of
the
me.
fuck out of me. You know, now you suck. I mean, I realize now you fucking suck. I mean, you actually
They've been stealing
fucking
the
suck.
recipes of, you know, does anybody know what restaurants I own or any fast food restaurants or products in grocery stores in reference to my mother and father and grandparents or great-grandparents?
Oh, it only gets crazier.
Now there has to be court cases. Now someone might say there's possibly hundreds of thousands or millions of units of products that are sold every day in grocery stores or fast food restaurants that I am possibly the owner of. You know, this fucking man and his government people damaging my teeth. What does that say about a person? You're trying to accuse a person of drugs or something? And where's these so-called drugs come from? What's the location of these drugs or these drug dealers? And what's their names? What's the names of these people, government? I've never been associated with nobody like that. I've never hung out with drug addicts or drug dealers. Well, why don't you arrest the man at the spot of where you so-called claimed that somebody was involved in drug deals or something? You know, where's that place at? Because I don't go to anybody's houses. I'm just supposed to go to my mother and father's mansions. But you're blocking me from there. So where's all this drug and you tried to make up alcoholism? I don't even drink. But I have a bartender's license. And obviously the bartender's license isn't even protecting me from these gay government men or these bisexual government men that are grabbing me on jobs and burning my mouth with handheld tasers and lasers and all the shit they've been doing. I'm not gay. I'm not gonna be gay. So any gay man tasering me or knocking me out must get arrested and put on trial for attempts of murder. Every fucking time. So you tried to make up alcoholism. Where's all this alcohol at? Where was it purchased at? Huh? Where was it purchased at? What time? Place? See, you make up all these accusations, but my time is accounted for. And you tried to accuse somebody of drugs, but then you attacked me on my job when I've been working. And you did this shit to my teeth. And you did this to make up drugs and accusations. When somebody'd say, wait a minute, they saw you do this to my teeth on a job. They saw you do these things to me. There's eyewitnesses of your government agents attacking me on jobs. Isn't there? Time and date of information, isn't there, government man? And you stole my blood. There's never any drugs in my system. Never done drugs ever. But you thought if somebody else in the store or the vicinity or down the street had been talking about drugs, you thought you could murder me? You thought you could fuck up my life? I've never been interested in drugs. Not never. I was even on the Nancy Reagan Say No to Drugs campaign. And yet, that hasn't even protected me from these perverts and these fags terrorizing my life. She even was at Howell High School in Indianapolis, Indiana. One of the times when I was held hostage. And President Reagan had to rescue me before, too, back in the 80s, when I was held hostage here. And, you know, my mother had court cases. And, Hulk Hogan, how you guys doing? And hello, wrestlers and that knew my mother, and some of you knew my father, I guess. You know, and hello, sports teams. Some of you knew my father. And I don't know how old some of you are, but and some of you knew my mother. You know, this is a very important information. You know, this government man seems to be making up all these accusations, but doesn't the NFL know where I'm at all the time? Doesn't the NBA know where I'm at? Doesn't the PGA know where I'm at? Doesn't the Screen Actors Union know where I'm at? The Directors Union and Writers Union? And the Music Hall of Fame, you guys know where I'm at, right? And the TV and Film Hall of Fame, you guys know where I'm at, right? So do a lot of other places. So why has this man been damaging my teeth? See, my teeth are real. This man was damaging my teeth thinking he thought they were fake. But he's damaging the fresh growth in the teeth trying to heal because he's got this fantasy of fucking up people's mouths. So we need to know who the fuck you think you are. And I have royal diplomatic immunity. And I'm a historic living document of my mother and father. So why would this man be able to make up all these lies and accusations? If you change or alter any of the words I say, government man, you must get prosecuted for your crimes. If you try to make altered videos and then you try to make me look like the bad guy. Hello, FCC, do you got everything recorded? Do you know which people have done this to my face and teeth? Now, this is very serious. These people seem to make up accusations, but I was never there at those locations, wherever they might be. I have no clue. So who the fuck are you, government man, to make up these lies? You thought you were me? You thought your impersonator you thought was me? I'm not your friend. Your impersonator is one of your friends. I have nothing to do with you or your fucking impersonator. And you're not my dentist. You're not my race. And you're not my religion either. And you're not my parents. But you did this shit to my face and teeth. And there's even records back in the 60s when these people had did things to my father's face and teeth. And that's why there was Supreme Court, in the 70s, that's why there was Supreme Court laws that had been passed about government mutilating people's teeth in America. That court case has to be reopened too. So when you're sneaking up on somebody on their job and you're fucking up their teeth, why are you doing that? Because you didn't take good care of your teeth? Because you thought your teeth you thought was my teeth? And that picture over there, that picture right up there, that's time and dated. You thought that was your picture? That's time and dated. So you thought your picture, you mean you tried to better yourself by tearing down and attacking me physically, and you tried to steal pictures of my teeth and my smile. I had personal managers and agents that, talent agents and publicists in Hollywood too. Did your impersonator claim that he was me or something? And there's photographers in Hollywood too that have known me a long time. Did your impersonator claim that he was photographed by the same photographers and cinematographers that I've been photographed by? What race and religion is your impersonator? What church and what synagogues did your impersonator ever go to? What Jewish school did your government man go to? Because I went to Jewish school in New York too. And there were some other celebrities that went to school with me. You know, they attended the same school. Some other people that are celebrities. And Catholic school, and Beverly Hills Elementary, Junior High, and High School. Are you calling me a liar, Kevin? And a school in Colorado too, and some other places. You know, when I was growing up, and hello, Juilliard School of Arts and Performing Arts, and hello, Beverly Hills Playhouse, and hello, Ivana Chubbuck, and hello, UCLA, and hello, UCLA Drama School too, and other curriculum over there. How you guys doing? Obviously, I didn't receive any of these scholarships that anybody tried to send. I'm over here in Indianapolis, and they did this shit to me, and I've been working at the Indy 500 track in a gift shop, you know. And you know, this satellite man, this government man was burning my face and teeth, and you know, there was military personnel that, you know, was probably 40 or 50 yards away. They were working over there, or, you know, they were at a display of some military display of, you know, support of the 500, you know, their presence of being there, you know. And you know, I've seen security people walking up and down, you know, and this government man is trying to claim that he thought somebody was out of control. So you thought reaching into somebody's mouth and fucking up their teeth and making them look like shit everywhere they go, slandering their character, making up drug accusations, calling them crazy. Well, messing with somebody's teeth's gonna upset them all the time, government freak. Do you not understand what that fucking means? Now we need the guidelines and court case information in reference to these people trying to starve me to death. Because see, I was held hostage, and these people held me hostage among the Ray family. And these government agents was trying to starve me to death. You know, the Ray family, I guess they have some relatives in the sheriff's department or the Indiana government or some CIA or FBI of their people, or Raytheon or something. Some of their family members are in some of those things. But I'm not related to none of them. I'm an only child of my mother and father. So this government man was fucking up my face and teeth and trying to claim that he thought I was, what, fake? Your government agents need to go into court. And obviously the California governor has not came over here to rescue me, and I got kidnapped from California. The Screen Actors Union hasn't done anything. I haven't even received one letter from any of them, from anywhere. The Kenwood Trucking Company, I guess, or somebody had put that hat in the mailbox for me, but you know, some sunglasses, but you know, that was, you know, months ago, and that was all that was there. So if you sent a check or any letters of, you know, they sabotaged my truck driving test at the state test. You know, so obviously these people are playing their captivity game of holding me hostage and slandering my character and sexually assaulting me. And I do take serious offense of you touching my teeth. And I hope you get the death penalty or life in prison no matter who the fuck you are. See, you might be in the CIA or the FBI, but you don't own my teeth. You don't own nothing about me. You don't own America. You don't own freedom. You don't own rights. I have royal diplomatic immunity. So you don't have a right accusing me of nothing. So you have to get prosecuted on every accusation that your people have ever made. Every slander that your government agents have made. You have to get prosecuted for your illegal satellite pressure and satellite spider veins and spinal cord injuries that you've caused, and facial injuries and lip injuries and teeth injuries.
Oh, Fish
your government
Box.
agency needs to get prosecuted for what you've done.
United Fish Box. Union.
And they have to check to
Kill,
see if you have a history.
whatever.
Your people sneaking up on me. And my DNA is one of a kind. And my mother and father's DNA was one of a kind. So you getting confused, thinking you thought I was your child, government man. There ain't no way, because my mother had court cases against your branch of government.
Picky.
My mother had lawsuits against the NSA, the FBI, the CIA, and some other people, and some other branches of government. So, you know, if you're in any of those branches or tied with any of those branches of government, then you know that branch of government got sued for holding me hostage before. And obviously those branches of government, they were probably tied in with the murder of my mother. And they were probably tied in with the murder of my father, these government people were. And the fact that any of them moved up in government, that's treason. The fact that any of them got into government, that's treason too. You did not have a right being in government if you were one of the people my parents had sued for crimes of theft or abuse of any kind. How you guys doing? This is very important in reference to history of one of the situations, you know, in reference to the Hartford Insurance Company and their attempts of murder. You know, they hired, I guess, some detective in Indiana that had went out to California to try to murder me. And they've been burning my upper lip. I guess the satellite, the Hartford Insurance Company uses a satellite with the CIA detective or something that was trying to frame me, trying to call me a fake. No, my teeth are real. This motherfucker just calls everything fake. And then starts burning and frying people's identities.
Know everything.
On Hello, Howdy Doody show and Mickey Mouse Club. How you guys doing? You guys got the footage, information from shows I was on, right? And other TV shows growing up. You guys know who my parents are, right? But anyways, in reference to the Hartford Insurance Company. And, you know, I was riding in Dusty Sorg's MX-6 Mazda, which is a foreign car. It's a Japanese car, you know. And
love you too.
I was a passenger. See, I was at my apartment, and then he came over one morning, kind of hesitant. Oh, it was like close to the afternoon or whatever time it was. But I just, you know, sleeping. And I had a girlfriend there, and I was asleep. We were asleep. But he came over, and he needed me to drive him to the airport, or needed me to ride with him to the airport because he had to go somewhere really bad or something. He had to go home or something. But, you know, I was a passenger in the vehicle, so I wasn't driving his vehicle or anything like that. We were driving down Sunset Boulevard, and you know where the Sahara Hotel is? Or motel, it's a motel. Where they filmed the movie Species. You know, the model girl was in the movie, and Forrest Whitaker, how you doing? And some other people was in it, and what's his name? Michael Madsen was in that movie too. But, and some other people too. You know, so it's very important. But, you know, we were driving down there, and this vehicle was a GMC Jimmy truck that pulled in front of us. Now, note the information. I'm a passenger in the vehicle, and they crashed. Or this other truck, the GMC Bronco Jimmy style truck, turned in front of us. So then he hit the side of it, broadside of it. But the man made an illegal turn. I mean, he didn't even look right. You know, he didn't like really cautiously drive or whatever. But, you know, the front of the vehicle got smashed up like this, you know. It's a red MX-6. There is photographs of it that needs to be put on a website too. But, you know, this detective, or the CIA detective or FBI detective, my mother had already sued their branch of government before for trying to murder me back in the 80s. But this man thought it was his way to get in on another attempts of murdering me. I mean, his tricks. Because he was working for these people that was trying to steal land in Indianapolis that my mother owned. You know? And so, you know, the car was all smashed up. I even sent pictures back from California. And, you know, I was covered under the underinsured motorists of the Hartford Insurance Company. Now, note the information. I was a passenger. It wasn't in my vehicle. And the underinsured motorist is a insurance policy that if you were in an accident in somebody else's car, that your own insurance would cover things, you know. But this detective and these government people that had, I don't know if Tammy Sedin had connections with any of these CIA or FBI people that tried to murder me, that came from Indiana. I'm not sure. But they were telling her, or they were manipulating her, or she was involved with these men. I'm not sure, but she was my attorney. But, you know, my own insurance company was fighting me. And they were withholding the monies instead of paying me. And it went on for like 3 years. Or how many years did it go on in California? Like 3 years or something? No, it wasn't that long. Maybe 2 years or something. You have to look it up. But then there was another situation here in Indianapolis when this lady tried to broadside my van. She crashed into me. And then the swoopy SWOPE law officer.
Rue. I know you're someone that likes things. We don't know. This is Tony Chase. He rambles a lot. Probably he's special, and you come back from taking a bath, and well, it's the same shit. So, welcome back.
This has never paid me a fucking thing. The lady ran the red light or whatever, you know. But I had like an injured shoulder, and you know, I was coming back from Lowe's department store.
Car.
And I was putting wood
There was an accident
out here for a wood deck, you know, because it kind of gets muddy out here sometimes in the yard. But you know, I just needed something
pretty
just
much
to make it look decent. But
Tony
anyways, I
Chase,
buy discount wood, you know, and
really
go through the checkout. And
a
be
whack
like,
a job.
oh, how much is this wood? How much is
Not
that wood?
whack
You
a
know,
job.
basic information. But then they intentionally, this lady crashed into me or something. But that's another story. But anyways, back to the other Hartford insurance company. They tried to murder me. They've been frying me with satellites for over 20 fucking years, I guess. These people are tied in with these CIA people. And they tried to steal my lawsuit monies. Now, when I was in California, I had to send money back to deposit into a bank here. And when I did that, these people in Indiana stole my fucking money out of my checking account that was here. So then they kept stealing the money. I mean, and, but back to the other point of when I was in California, and after the accident, the insurance company tried to murder me. And the insurance company and this detective who was in the FBI or CIA was trying to call me a fake. Even when Dr. Chu had x-rays of my spinal cord, x-rays of my anatomy, x-rays of my teeth and face, and he knew it was a real accident. Obviously, he was a spinal cord physician, you know. And these people kept terrorizing me. These government people I'd go to the store, and then somebody would be staring at me like they were trying to act like they thought I was some fake or some shit, like they thought somebody was faking it. I kept working after the accident. I still kept trying to work. And, you know, I've had an injured back. Or, you know, these people have tried to break my back over 30 times or something in the past 20 years. But, you know, the vehicle I was riding in was an MX-6 Mazda. And, you know, my mother and father had business with Japanese people and some other Asian countries, you know. But this is a point of these racists or whoever they are that's been terrorizing me. But, you know, the activity of me riding in his vehicle and the vehicle crashing. Then this detective, the FBI and CIA man, was trying to murder me and trying to call me a fake when the x-rays are documented. My spinal cord is documented. Everything's documented. And this government man was trying to murder me. And then he tried to rape me. This FBI CIA man that was from Indiana that was out in California was trying to rape me. And, you know, my mother had court cases against Indiana holding me hostage back in the 80s. So this was like, this is when I was out in California. So it was like 96, 90, maybe it was like, not 96, but like 98 or 99, 98, 1998. But anyways, These people have been trying to murder me all these years. They fucked up my teeth. They're tied in with the other satellite controllers that fucked up my face and teeth. And, you know, I was a passenger in the vehicle. Dusty Sorg's MX-6. He used to work at Mel's Drive-In too. But I was a passenger in his vehicle. So, you know, my insurance company was refusing to pay. But Allstate paid, and they paid right away, kind of, you know. But because they knew it was an accident or whatever. And but then the Hartford insurance company was trying to play tricks on me. And they tried to murder me. I don't know if they shot at me or what. But their office is over on Louth Properties. And they're all tied in with the CIA, I guess, or the Homeland Security office that's over at Louth Properties. And they had shot at me. Somebody had shot at me over there when I was cleaning the parking lots. So basically, you know, I was a passenger in my vehicle. I mean, not my vehicle. Excuse that. I was a passenger in his vehicle. I wasn't a passenger in my vehicle. It was in his vehicle that I was a passenger. And they messed up my mouth. Anyways. And so it's not the fault of the insurance company. And it's not my fault. But the insurance policy covered me if I had been riding in somebody else's vehicle and got injured. And I had gotten injured being a passenger in somebody else's vehicle. But then my own insurance company tried to murder me. And I'm not sure if the Ray family was involved in that. Meaning in reference to any person of their family, I'm not sure. And then they said that Frank Sinatra had been tampering with Tammy Sedin, which was was the attorney. And then somebody had tried to say that Frank Sinatra had phone calls with her or something. And this government man was accusing me of drugs and shit. When I was a passenger, I've never done drugs. I always worked my job when I worked somewhere. I always, you know, normal schedule, worked at jobs, you know, didn't have no missed days of any, except I had injuries from spinal cord, but meaning like prior to the car accident, you know, I've always worked my job or whatever, and still kept working though, as a waiter at Mel's Drive-In on Sunset Boulevard. And I worked at Liberty 4 too, and some other places. But during the accident was Mel's Drive-In. Now it's been working, and this is very important in reference to the violations of Homeland Security and them stalking me, and the DARE Drug Enforcement Agency that was conspiring with Homeland Security that tried to murder me, accusing me of drugs. And they're violating smart protection laws. You think this looks smart, man? You fucked up my beautiful teeth? Your government agents did? Do you think that looks smart? That looks fucking stupid, doesn't it? I didn't have veneers on my teeth. Let's see the receipt of the fucking veneers that you fabricated. I never had veneers on my front teeth, man. You had damaged my teeth when I was cleaning parking lots. Over at Louth parking lot. I went from there to a dentist office. He put a little surface on the right-hand side tooth, which fell off. It even shows in the bill that's what he did. He put a little surface right there. He even told me.
Rue, actually, good question. Good question. Good question. A storyline, timeline. Actually, this is actually all pretty close. There is no, okay, he didn't get his truck license, thank goodness. And government man. These are things that just pretty much the best I did my best. Still, but in a nutshell, these are pretty much there is no timeline. This is what he does. He just goes off. Check your sugar intake. Oh, wow. Now, I don't know if he'd like that.
And since then, you had been damaging my teeth. You had been damaging my teeth for over 22 fucking years. We need the evidence of all your drug accusations. We need the evidence of all your alcohol accusations. We need all the evidence of every single day, because you've been burning my teeth every single day. And you have grabbed me on jobs and sexually assaulted me. And I'm an only child. I'm the only child of my parents. You are violating last living relative protection laws. You people trespassed into my life. Your people kidnapped me from my mother and father's mansions. You slandered my character. And there was restraining orders on all these presidents and all these government people prior to these years, even when they kidnapped me 22 years ago. He's doing it. Hello, Coast Guard, out there in wherever you're at. Somebody from the Coast Guard communicated saying something about my mother and father's yachts. How you guys doing? I'm over here in Indianapolis. You guys, they've had some people from the Coast Guard over here in Indianapolis. They possibly had saw these people grab me and they bandaged my teeth. You know, they possibly have seen some things that some of these people are trying to do to me.
Trolls get blocked, that's right, trolls get blocked. Where's that itchy twitchy moron, huh? Look at me. You think you're so fucking good.
There you go. Please come to your YouTube channel, please. I'll let you shave my mustache. Or I'll let you put new weed in my head.
It's okay, Rue. I understand that. I do. I really do.
Please come to your YouTube channel, pretty please. I'm trying so hard to be like you, but I keep falling short.
I'm just having fun with you. I do.
I like turtles. All right.
It's showtime. 1 hour later.
You know what, folks? You know, Grampy Lobster would pull something stupid like this. Mrs. Portland in her little nightie. And guess what's coming, folks? Guess what's coming besides... Oh, jeez. I am so sorry. I just thought this was... This... folks. There you go. There you go. Ladies, be jealous, man. Ladies, look at that. Yeah, ladies. Oh, look at that. Guys, come on. There you go. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Wow. There you go. Come on. Come on, boys. Oh. Sorry about that.
A few moments later.
Oh, watch out, ladies. There you go, ladies. There you go. There's Walter. Walter is, oh, look at this. That's right. Oh, look at that. Oh. That's right. We're not finished. Come on, guys. Look at this. Oh. Whew. That's right. Uh-oh. Like I said, folks, most of you should have signed the waiver. If you did, then it's not my fault. So we got Rue Honey Badger. Here we go, folks. We've got nurses. Folks, it's about to get better. Thanks for being here, folks.
I could get that excited about
Nothing? Are you kidding? Page 73, Johnson, Maven, R. I'm somebody now. Millions of people look at this book every day. This is the kind of spontaneous publicity, your name in print, that makes
I'm in print. Things are going to start happening to me now.
You know. You know what?
You always make a flash when you.
What did you think about the ride? It was great. And apparently, I've never been on live television before, but apparently sometimes I don't watch the news because I'm a kid, and apparently Grandpa just gives me a remote after we watch the Powerball.
What's the Powerball?
Tell me about the ride. What did you think about the ride?
Well, it was great.
Why?
Because apparently you're spinning around, and apparently every time you get dizzy, that's all you do is get dizzy.
Fun?
Yeah. And I've never ever been on live television. I never ever be on live television.
Are you excited?
Yeah, and apparently I already went down the super slide. When I went down the one, I was scared.
Involvement you had is immaterial. 216 children are dead because of what you fucks did.
Not a guy on a park bench. Being not a guy. Gonna do some stuff and things. Just waiting on my guy.
Someday,
He's
when that day
saying
may never come, I'll call
if something was to happen, it would just.
But until that day,
And thank you, but you know what?
accept this justice as a gift.
You'll be homeless before I'm dead. Yeah.
No, I will not be homeless.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to contest the will, and I'm going to get all my shit back away from the frog, and they're going to go to prison. And then guess who happens to go to prison after they have to go to prison?
So if I just stood here for an hour, like this, would your pathetic ass review this? If I just stood here for an hour. Because apparently I'm so fucking fascinating to the individual. Like, I really don't even care if I said his name 15 million times with the N-word in it. You get what I'm saying? Day after day, I have to see my face on this guy's YouTube page. I report more. I report even more. Nothing.
I'm home. You're all my bitches now.
Okay.
Hey, Stinky, you're here. Look outside.
Remember, folks, if you're not watching this on the official 2018 Grampy Lobster channel, you're getting played.
Warning. Following may contain bad language and aggression. Your discretion is advised. Strongly advised. Oh yeah, jibber jabber jibber jabber. That's all he's doing right now. He's gibbering and jabbering. Jibber jabber jibber jabber. This is what gibbering. He is gibbering his ass off right now. He is so gibbering his ass off. Ooh, I'm scared. Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm gonna cry. Boring, come on, man. You're boring. You're fucking boring right now. You're boring the fuck out of me right now. I'm telling you, you're boring the fuck out of me. Now you suck. I realize now you fucking suck. I mean, you actually fucking suck. You troll. I mean, I'm telling you, you fucking really. I mean, there's gotta be trolls better than you. I'm gonna tell you, there are trolls better than you.
No, folks, we got a tobacco situation, the finest quality in all of eastern Pennsylvania. Sprinkle that tobacco, click it up, and then you've got yourself a Red Rollies. It's a red roller right there. It's a perfect cigarette. Let's check out some individual reviews. Don't forget to drink plenty of water.
Get behind me, Satan.
Red Rollies.
Be a shame if something was to happen. It would just.
Really? I ask you, who could find this entertaining?
Chubby bunny. Chubby bunny. Shake. Chubby bunny. God damn it. Oh, Jesus. Chubby bunny. Chubby bunny.
You see, now how can you possibly get any entertainment from that?
I like turtles. All right. Second, what did you think about the ride?
It was great. And apparently, I've never been on live television before, but apparently sometimes I don't watch I don't watch the news because I'm a kid, and apparently Grandpa just gives me a remote after we watch the Powerball.
The internet is big. You can't ignore it any longer. It's time to get going. It's time to master the maze. Well, take what you've learned here, go back to it whenever you have to, and get online. Practice, make mistakes, make progress. Most of all, make the most of it.
Wow, folks, how you doing? Man, we got 13 people watching. And this has been a really great morning, folks. This is, like I said, officially it's Uncle Lobster, but you know it's me, folks. We've rolled everything over to Uncle Lobster's studio to make it look like this is the same luxurious lobster loft, that lobster pot that everybody's pipey. How you doing? I'm glad some people found me, because like I said, I was I'm on this channel for a week, and in reflecting what was actually done in research for this. I made your morning. Oh, thank you so much, Fairy Queen. Anyway, I realized in looking at the things that I've put on videos in these streams or shows or whatever. Definitely not a podcast. Thanks for the lobsters in the side chat. Anyway, I pretty much fucked myself as I in a way. It turns out the rap songs of those young men singing about fucking your mom and smoking crack and stuff was pretty much crossing the line, I guess, in YouTube's opinion, with the I don't know. It's already on YouTube, so I play it Anyway, my fault. I'm supposed to be a role model, folks. And I take my professional celebrity status very serious, folks. And I think everybody out there pretty much can tell how serious I take this. And so, you know, I gotta strike, folks. I did it to myself. I can get mad at, you know, at YouTube or something, but these are things that happen sometimes. I should have known. Every time there was a few times I was like, yeah, should I? YouTube's gonna have, yeah. So yeah, apparently that whole fucking 8-hour stream, somebody at YouTube watched pretty much the entire thing, because that video wasn't until the end. Towards the end, it was, you know, I think I remember, if I correctly, I don't know, but now I can deal with real life lulz, cows, and tards. Absolutely, there you go. Prairie Queen, that's the spirit. Yeah. But nah, it's just some things people like. Since when have lobsters unionized? You on strike? No, I'm not on. No, I got a. Well, no, I got a community guidelines strike for child safety, because I played those two rap songs. Those talented young men rapping about fucking your mom and smoking crack and just you know, 8th grade toilet humor, you know, just rhyming, folks. So that was pretty much, yeah, I'll take one on that. So I got a strike for 90 days, and I pretty much did that to myself. I can't blame, you know, child safety. Dang. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, at first I thought it was because I was playing those commercials, you know, of kids with water wiggles, you know. And then I thought, well, fuck. Then I thought, well, maybe I showed the video of Latia. Like, no, that can't be it. You know, child safety, because, you know, she's really, you know, she's, you know, got that issue. But and then when I was just fucking around with this getting ready for this last night, it dawned on me, and I looked and everything, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much what did it, was the kid talking about all sorts of horrible, just crazy things that he wants to do with everybody's mom, and he's probably done with your mom, and probably done with my mom, and all the crack he's smoked and things he's done, you know. And one of them may have been enough, you know, but when you put both of them in there at the same time, yeah, that was that's pretty much on me. So anyway, I got this stuff again. I got this. It's called Slap and Tickle, folks. This stuff, and it will. Trust me, folks. Thanks for being here. We're having so much fun, and we're not done yet, folks. We've got more Tony Chase, folks, because last night Tony Chase made some more fucking videos, and I know what you're saying, Grampy Lobster. Why in the fuck are you fascinated with Tony Chase? Because he doesn't make any sense, and it's kind of a male Michelle Best, I guess, if you call it, but Tony's he's a bona fide nut, almost So this is child safety tank. I feel so much better. Yeah, and oh God, that. I mean, yep, yeah. When I heard that, I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck did I do now? Because you remember Father Judgment, he got busted. He got a strike on his channel for doing a Von Helton video when Von Helton was giving medical misinformation about, the pandemic and stuff and vaccinations and whatever that. And Robin Eagle Song, they were talking about a certain subject that was personal experiences with the stuff, and she got in trouble for that. So you have to be careful the kind of information out there, folks. So spread the word, like and subscribe. Yeah, that'd be nice. Like and subscribe, and things like that, folks. So much fun. Shit. So we've got more. Tony. He's dyed his hair. He's got a bit of a different. Oh shit, folks. Tony's changed he's changed up a little bit. He's let's see, where are we at here? He's got some fun stuff, folks. He's looking different now. Oh, come on. Oh, you have to go to the right file. It's like, oh, there it is. Shit. So I'm just gonna go. These are, you licked the like button again. Oh, lick it, like it, touch it, squeeze it, folks. As long as you hit that like button, we're happy, and we are happy for you and the choice you made on how you hit that like button or chose to come in contact with it in any way, shape, or form, folks. Thanks for being here. But this is, folks, it's crazy town.
How you guys doing? This is very important in reference to Hollywood history, of course. And obviously, Walt Disney did not find me, or Walt Disney World did not find me a girlfriend. So obviously, there's a problem there in reference to Walt Disney World or Walt Disneyland, or I don't know if they sent anybody over, but nobody showed up. Now, this is very important in reference to the guidelines. My parents had it on record that I was supposed to be dating a girl from that's in the media.
Don't
you know, a girl, maybe an up-and-coming star, or a girl that's already been a star, or whichever.
Yeah.
And whether it's a celebrity dating or whichever, I need a girlfriend immediately. I'm not sure which girl is interested. I'm not sure which girl is married. I don't date girls that are married to somebody else. I don't date girls that got boyfriends. So I don't get into love.
You've got standards, yeah.
So in reference to any female that's interested, like I said before, you have to make videos. You have to talk to the news network, so the news network can do a story on it.
Mm-hmm.
Or you talk to the LA Times, New York Times,
the
Indianapolis newspapers.
Disney didn't find them a girlfriend.
You talk to nationwide newspapers and internet companies. And, I'm not sure which girl to mention. I'm not sure which girl to ask if they wanted to be my girlfriend.
Right.
They have to pretty much say they want to be my girlfriend.
Right.
If a girl says they want to be my girlfriend, don't feel shy. Don't feel like you'd be turned down in reference to certain types of girls.
Right. Yeah.
This is a very serious situation in reference to my rights and my safety from these stalkers and perverts.
Right. Because he doesn't,
in reference to these men trying to abuse me all the time.
Yeah. These men.
So in reference to any female
that
gay, might want to get engaged, that's there's certain parameters in reference to what type of girls I'm allowed to date.
Sure.
They have to have certain kind of qualities. They have to have certain types of history.
Yeah.
They have to have certain understandings
more
of
thins on the wall,
my rights and my status, and they have to sign waivers. Every girl I date has to sign a waiver.
That's right.
That they can't blame me for any problems in their lives. They can't try to hurt me. They can't try to steal from me. They can't try to frame me. They can't try to murder me. They can't try to murder me in my sleep or anything like that. They can't use satellites on me. They can't terrorize my life.
He's got to protect
And they can't
himself.
play their domestication slavery like anybody trying to hold me hostage and trying to call me a poor boy. Plus, I'm tax-free. And, this government man's still hitting me in the teeth. And my tax-free status is real, and it's been there for a long time. In reference to the government trying to murder me when I was a little boy.
Yeah.
Now, somebody might want to know what the son of Uncle Sam means.
He has 0 waivers.
Now, in reference to my father loaning
That's
the
not true.
money to the government
got
back in
lots
the
of
day, in
waivers.
reference to politicians,
See?
and they had promised, and there's contract records of them
Doriyama.
saying they would pay it back.
Zandoon.
So, in reference to the
Van Dam.
Treasury having those contracts of where government people was supposed to pay back the monies that they borrowed from my father, I'm not allowed to loan money to government because my parents got murdered. My father got murdered, and the government did not pay all the monies back that they had borrowed from my father.
Right.
So, any politician or government people squatting on money or in possession of monies, they have to get charged for violating financial laws and protection laws. And that satellite man is poking me in the teeth right here.
Yep.
I'm not your child.
Nope, he's not your child.
I'm never going to be your child, government man.
Never.
I'm not your race. I'm not your religion.
Nope, not the race.
And you need to get prosecuted for violating my life. They're still poking me there. They just hit me 3 times
I
just
see
now.
that. Yeah.
Right
see
there.
that? Look at there.
You didn't even see it, did you?
Yeah, we did. I think we did
I'm
that
not
time.
your child.
He's not your child.
And in reference to my driver's license, my biological name,
Yes.
I need the DMV to send me one or put one in my mailbox.
Right. Come on, DMV. What the fuck?
If they don't, then that means the Bureau of Motor Vehicles is involved in holding me hostage too.
Probably.
The Mark Ray hostage name shit is bullshit.
The Mark Ray.
There are people trying to call me other people's names. They're trying to play this trick, trying to confuse me with other people.
Mark Ray.
My mother and father's estates is not under the name Mark Ray.
Mark
Do you understand
Ray.
that? In the court cases against bad people that have tried to hurt me, court cases are not under the name Mark Ray, even though it's mentioning the information of the name Mark Ray, because that's what they've been holding me hostage under. Those court cases have to be under my biological name. My birth name.
Birth name. Okay.
And in all court cases, they have to mention who my biological parents are.
Okay.
And what class I was born into.
And what class.
And what schools I went to.
And
And
what
certain
schools.
acknowledgments of
Yeah,
information.
sure.
Meaning like
Acknowledgements.
education history.
Sure.
These people thought they'd try to
Understandable.
mess up my life, to try to call me
Fucking
stupid.
Yeah.
To steal my family wealth.
Yep.
Well, my mother and father even had on
You're
record I wasn't supposed to have to do nothing.
Nope.
There's supposed to be people hired at the companies to do things. I mean, I'm above all the people at the companies.
Sure.
But I'm not supposed to have to do nothing.
Right. Of course.
I'm just supposed to sit back and count money. Or,
Count money.
look at money and look at financial
Show your
income and
passport.
records and things like that. And it's supposed to look at other things in reference to business
Sure.
history.
Yeah, of course.
Where there might be problems with people. Obviously, there's a problem with the executives or certain managements of my mother and father's companies. Because people are holding me hostage and I haven't received anything. Now, they can make videos and say, hey, it's the post office, or hey, it's this government man, or hey, it's that government man. Then that has to be reviewed, and they're still hitting me in the teeth right here, man.
Yep. I saw that.
This is racism, crimes against government,
Racism,
attempts of murder every day.
crimes against government.
These people have to get prosecuted for what they've been doing.
To the fullest extent.
They won't ever be my parents. I was already born as the child of my real biological parents.
That's right.
And I grew up with my real biological parents. I got kidnapped in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
I was living at my mother and father's mansions all those years before.
Mm-hmm.
And then these people kidnapped me. And my mother filed lawsuits and prosecuted people. And my picture was even on milk cartons when these government people had kidnapped me. Look up that information.
Of course, Pipey.
These people playing this charade
Yeah.
or their game of confusion is attempts of murder every second
It
of
is.
every day.
Attempts of murder.
And those people need to go into court.
Sure.
And the Supreme Court, obviously, you're not, being assertive to these people to tell them to leave me alone.
No.
Because they're still doing it.
Right.
And you have to look at the situation of what these people say.
Yeah.
They'll say, oh, they didn't think you had a right to smoke cigarettes. Well, I really don't inhale cigarettes. And I really don't smoke cigarettes, but they've been hitting me in the teeth. Like, I didn't have cigarettes at all today when I was at work. And then when I was leaving the job, the satellite man was burning my face and teeth really bad, trying to force me to buy cigarettes. You know, it's attempted murder every day.
Yeah.
But back to the point of girlfriends.
Yeah.
You know, I need a female girlfriend. I don't know what name to mention on YouTube or the internet because I'm not sure if anybody's got like any quiet relationships they're in. So I'm going to try to look on the internet and see which celebrity female is single. United Artists. I don't know if you have any celebrity females over there that are single, or CAA, or any of the other modeling agencies, or the Ford modeling agency, or Elite modeling agency.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure. Because I have no information. Nobody's told me nothing. I've not received anything in the postal mail. I've not received any emails either. You know, even if it's a temporary relationship, they're still hitting me in the teeth right here.
Female girlfriend. Yes, they're hit right there.
And it's soft. It's damaged.
Maybe you do have a counterfeit birth certificate.
This is attempted murder every second of every day. And every politician that's involved in hurting me must get impeached.
Yeah.
You don't have any legal right, and you won't ever have any legal right, and it goes on your record, so you can't fucking get away with it in the future either.
Folks.
So you can't become president in the future. So you can't become leader of any corporation of my mother or father. So you can't try to steal anything from me.
Nope.
It goes on your criminal record forever, whoever you people are.
Everything.
And if you've been blocking me from relationships, females been blocked from getting in contact with me, even if they were a friend, they need to make a YouTube video about it.
Yeah.
These people are trying to slander my character. There's nothing bad about me. I've never been the bad guy, even though they tried to make
make
up
a
shit
video
and
about
me the
it.
bad
You've
guy.
heard him, folks.
These people tried to say stupid shit about politicians. They even tried to say stupid shit about presidents.
Blonde hair.
He said, oh, he thought you threatened the president. I've never threatened the president. Never threatened anybody.
Nope.
I've never picked a fight.
Nope.
If you trespassed on me, no matter what I say, you're at fault. If you tried to injure me, you're at fault. If you stole from me, you're at fault. If you're squatting on money, you're at fault.
There you go.
If you are blocking me from my mother and father's mansions and you tried to call my identity fake, you're at fault.
There you
And you can get prosecuted for identity attempts of murder. Your entrapment game of holding me hostage, claiming you were trying to get something on me. You broke 5 of my front teeth. You broke a back molar. You've been burning my teeth every day.
You know of a female.
Now what do you got?
What
do you claim you have on your record? Need the time and date of everything you fucking said. You've never had a warrant. You didn't have a warrant to trespass on my mother's property in Beverly Hills either.
Nah.
You didn't have a warrant the first time you ever kidnapped me either. And once you violated it, you can never get one.
He must be escaping from the Clorox
When you people had murdered my father, you dirty government man.
Dirty government man.
You have no right ever being in contact with me or my mother or any of the staff that worked for my mother or father.
Love his.
You had no legal right being in contact with any of the corporations either.
Decorating is.
You had no legal right being in contact with banks or bank accounts. You have no legal right, and you won't ever have legal right.
Nope. You have no legal right, folks.
And you're a violation of the laws of America.
Laws of America, folks.
And you must get prosecuted for your crimes.
Right.
So in reference to females, you know, I'll just look on the internet. Maybe I'll call CAA or United Artists or some of the modeling agencies and say, hey, you know, I'm Tony Chase or, you know, Mark Ray or Little Walt Disney or Doris Duke.
Doris Duke,
Not sure what people want to hear in reference to the situation, but I'm still being held hostage. I called the dentist office and told them about them burning my teeth.
Yeah.
And I told them, you know, you look under Tony Chase Business #1.
Jesus.
And you'll find pictures and information of them mutilating and damaging my teeth. And on YouTube, you know, Tony Chase Business on YouTube or Tony Chase.
Yeah.
They're still
Look it
hitting
up.
me right there.
Right there.
The Supreme
Oh.
Court has never stopped these people, not even for one fucking second.
So why won't they?
So maybe they're in on it. I
Yeah,
don't know.
probably.
They are not.
Supreme
But
Court.
obviously, there's factual ownership guidelines and facts that I am the owner of my mother and father's estates, no matter what any person says.
Yeah. Just he is.
And the fact that these people doing this
Yep.
is more lawsuits.
More lawsuits.
And it is endangerment. And law enforcement in Indianapolis knows that these satellite controllers have been doing these things.
I don't think he can say.
Do they have the record that these people was involved in the murder of my parents?
I don't. Yeah, they probably do.
Do they have any of the court cases? My mother even
modeling agents
possibly
for
owns
female.
some buildings downtown in
You
Indianapolis.
should be calling a dentist. You're being judgmental.
No matter who these people are, no matter what they're
No.
trying to do, they're in violation of the law.
Sure, and they have to be
And
prosecuted.
they have to get prosecuted for damage to my face and teeth.
That's right. That's criminal, man. That's just wrong. It's just fucked up, man. Yeah, I get it, dude. I feel you. Man, turn the camera off. Come on. Come on, there you go.
That satellite man just communicated. He said he dared me to claim that I outranked him or something. Do you own Smith & Wesson or do I? Do you own Winchester or do I? Do I own the NRA or do you? Do I own military installations, weapons corporations in this country or do you? Do I own air fighter jet manufacturing and commercial jet manufacturing? Do I own car company manufacturing in America? Do I own farms in America? Do I own gas stations? Do I own 165,000 gas stations around the fucking world? Or is it you? Or am I the owner? Do I own John Deere tractor or do you? Do I own Freightliner or International or Peterbilt? Or do you? Do I own Mack Truck? What companies do you think I own? Do I own General Motors? Or do I own Lamborghini, Ferrari, Chevrolet? What do you own, motherfucker? Do I own Lamborghini? Do I own Mercedes? Do I own BMW? What do you fucking own? Do I own the White House? Or do you claim you thought you owned the White House? You better go into court, you motherfucker! Why do you think they call me the son of Uncle Sam? Because it was my family that loaned money to the American government! You fucking faggot! You better go into court, you motherfucker!
Creepy time, folks.
To the history of this situation of these government people stalking me and terrorizing me and their activity of slandering my character and their entrapment. These people kidnapped me from my mother and father's mansions. My mother filed lawsuits. My picture was even on milk cartons back in the 80s when they had kidnapped me. You understand that? These people are trying to cover up this whole situation of these people trying to steal my identity.
Outcast out.
These people have tried to play their games. Look at all the shit they tried to accuse my father of when they murdered my father. Look at all the shit they tried to accuse my mother of. The activity of these copycat government games and their attempts of murder and treason.
It's crazy, folks.
Of these government agents trying to use their activities of slandering my character as their way of mutilating and damaging my face and teeth. All the dental records are on record. All the information's on record.
Everything.
These government people and their tricks, they need to get prosecuted.
Oh, yeah. He was kidnapped back in the 80s.
All the information of these people and their accusations, tell them to make videos about it and put it on TV.
Come on, people.
They'll say something stupid like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what you're trying to do, except you're trying to steal everything from me, and you've damaged my face and teeth, and you've tried to rape me, you've tried to mutilate me, and you've tried to murder me.
Murderlate.
I don't owe you nothing. This country does not owe your people nothing.
But no toothpaste.
In reference to your
That's
scams
because
or your
the
activities.
satellites have
In reference to who I am
zapped his teeth.
and who my parents are.
Yeah. Just don't
What you are
understand.
doing is treason. Like I said, we need all the information. They're burning my teeth really hard right now.
Yeah. We
Are
see
you
it.
calling what are you calling cigarettes illegal? You calling food illegal? You calling the air I breathe illegal?
Whoa,
You tried to call me a
slow down.
foreigner?
Whoa, no, come on. Hold on.
You tried to claim that you thought you owned people
No.
in America?
Not me.
My family's been in America longer than yours. Then you're gonna make up more shit, aren't you?
Oh no.
It can all be backed up, man. It's all backed up on historic documents. So we need the information of what these
This
people are
is
trying
Tony
to do.
Chase.
Why is it the
Inquisitor
Supreme Court
Bacon.
demanding them to say what they're trying to do? My body parts are my body parts. My life is my life. If you stole sperm and you did this to me,
Yes.
as you know, none of those children would have any ties to my mother or father's estate
They
at all.
stole his sperm, Inquisitor.
My
Bacon.
mother and father's estates
They
come
stole
from
his sperm.
family history of their
And they've been
DNA.
stealing inches from his
And my
penis
grandparents and great-grandparents.
every year. He was
I'm
born
the
with
offspring.
15
I'm the only child.
penis.
I'm the only genetics of my mother and
He
father.
is a very important person. How you doing there?
I'm
Rocky?
the end of the history of the
Yeah.
bloodline.
Yep, he's it.
So in reference to the
Boom.
royal bloodline and
Yep.
family history, I'm the only child. You understand that?
I get it.
So you're trying to call me a criminal? You tried to make up shit?
Whoa.
You tried to hide your identity to make up
Whoa.
shit?
Whoa.
Your entrapment games is attempts of murder.
You're terrified of this rabbit hole?
You need to go into court for your crimes and your mutilations, man.
Wow. Hey,
Every politician has to be on my side of this situation because I am the rightful owner. Every person in law enforcement has to be on my side of the subject of information because I am the rightful owner.
yeah, of course.
Anybody that's against me must get fired and prosecuted or impeached from their position
Sure, I get
on
it.
every level in this country.
Totally get it.
Whether it's a common job,
Mm-hmm.
a specific type of job,
Sure.
or
Anything.
credentials of America,
Yep.
or even international credentials in America.
Why not? Yeah, sure.
I am the rightful owner of my
Yes.
mother and father's estates.
I get it.
Nobody has any ties to the
All
estates,
enforcement.
only me. I'm the only child. Anybody else saying differently needs to go to court.
Yep.
If you're in government or law
Off you
enforcement or
go.
any branch of government not supporting the
You
facts
have
of
the
my
right to
rightful
remain
ownership,
silent and just go to jail.
then you are a thief
Mm-hmm.
and you are a criminal.
Criminals.
If
anyone
your
going to
so-called
government, it's going to be this guy.
commentary has been slanderous towards me,
Oh, I'm sure.
I've never done nothing
Oh.
wrong. I've never been involved in anybody's bullshit.
Fucking yeah. Trim my
I'm the
mustache.
rightful owner of my mother and father's
Got
estates
fucking
forever.
hair.
And no, I did not receive any lawsuit monies yet.
He is the blood heir, Theo.
Satellite man's still burning my face
Yeah.
and teeth.
That's right, Theo. He's the blood heir.
I'm not doing anything
Some people just
illegal. I've
don't
never done
understand,
nothing.
Theo.
I've never done nothing illegal
No.
either.
Model citizen. He's beyond model citizen.
Then they're gonna try to play this
Yeah,
bullshit game,
diplomatic,
thinking they thought they'd make
royal,
shit up.
diplomatic immunity, folks. Look at that. Look at that. Did you see that?
This is entrapment. I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions.
Yep. Mhm.
All these people have tried to make situations of stealing my money, making me have to struggle financially, where they try to entrap me and try to slander my character among other people.
Yeah,
It's abuse.
it is.
It's premeditated entrapment,
Yeah.
and they premeditated their entrapment and their attempts of murder and mutilation and sex crimes of their people attacking me
Fucking bastards.
and slandering my
I
character,
wonder
and
how
stealing
he got
my
to this
sperm and
point.
damaging my teeth.
It's been a struggle for him, John.
They'll say, oh, they thought they'd fuck up your teeth saying you were a deadbeat dad. No. The real protocol's a prenup.
Whoa.
I'm not ever financially obligated to any
always
female that ever
something.
had any children of
There's little
mine.
tidbits.
Won't ever
that
be. Not
you
obligated by
hear out of
property
this,
either.
folks. So you start
Not obligated to house them
develop
either.
certain.
And they understand why. Because they knew the government was trying to steal my mother and father's estates. And there's only certain types of girls that I'm allowed to date. There's only certain types
True.
of girls that I'm allowed to have children with.
Right, of course.
And my mother and father had guidelines in reference to that. So in reference to people stealing sperm, people trying to steal my identity, people trying to steal my mother and father's
stealing his
mansions.
sperm.
Those people need to get prosecuted.
Prosecuted, totally.
And don't forget, it's entrapment every single second of every single day until I'm back home at my mother and father's mansions.
That's right. Every day, every
and until
single
I
day.
receive my trust funds
Entrapment.
and revenues,
Girls,
and
not
credit
women.
cards that I'm supposed to have had in reference to the companies, plus full protocols forever of my identity.
He says, girls, we say stalker victims.
And this is very important. You know, I called the 10th Street dentist office. You know, I'm not sure if that's a Doris Duke dentist office in reference to my mother, but it wasn't called the Welsh dentist office when I went.
Okay, Inquisitor Bacon. First of all, what's special? Why steal his sperm? What makes it so special? Because he's royalty. He's got royal diplomatic immunity. It's the laws of Elliot Ness. It's his royal birthright. His father and mother are both own the. Yeah, he's very good at telling on himself. If you watch these, you start. Yeah. But it's fun to. I love these things.
There. But, you know, they say Welsh or some Asian, European mixes or whatever, you know, just general information. Welshes are not necessarily German at all.
No.
Just in case anybody's wondering.
No.
But, you know, in reference to the information, you know, I had called them and left messages about the satellite man burning my teeth.
Yeah.
The satellite man frying my face. The satellite man breaking 5.
So he called a dentist's office that apparently had done some dental work, orthodontist work, or whatever, you know, on him years ago. Okay. Now that practice is no longer there, apparently, from what I'm gathering. But there's another practice there. And so he's calling the dentist's office about satellite man, government man, and I'm sure
of my front teeth, or you know, 5 of my front teeth, and they shattered the back molar. I left messages on their phone answering machine, you know, over the weekend, and the satellite man still kept burning my face.
I don't know what he's talking about.
You know, this is very important, and you know, I need for the 10th Street dentist office to make a YouTube video.
Come on,
about
10th Street dentist
what
office.
dentistry I had there. All he did was put a little surface right there on the front
you
of the
haven't
tooth.
slept yet?
That's all he did. A little spackling, just a little, maybe about
little piece
three,
of
because
concrete.
they had burnt my tooth
Yeah.
behind the arch of the gum,
right,
on the right hand side front tooth,
right.
And he said he had brought it out a little from where they.
Okay. They brought it out a little bit, folks. Not really sure why I ended that one, but it might have been. There's probably a reason. There's always a reason, folks. Not that we need to know what that reason. Not that we're going to even understand. What the fuck? What the fuck what they've done to Tony Chase. I mean, he's definitely, in my opinion, folks, more of a victim. I mean, you want to talk about, I mean, we thought Stinky was a victim. I mean, fuck, this guy, look what satellite man, look at the government man. The dentist isn't helping him. He's left messages at the, we will never overstand in industry. No, we'll never do any of those, folks. And we don't need to, because it's Tony Chase, man. I mean, he's Tony Chase. I mean, he's a famous guy, you know. I mean, what does he own? I mean, he owns a lot. And, you know, this guy, I mean, he's.
You know, and this is very important. You know, I called the 10th Street dentist office. You know, I'm not sure if that's a Doris Duke dentist office in reference to my mother, but it wasn't called the Welsh dentist office when I went there.
No.
But, you know, they say Welsh or some Asian, European mixes or whatever.
Yeah, we've
Just
already
general
watched this
information.
part, Tony.
Welshes are not necessarily German at all.
No, no.
Just in case anybody's
Come
wondering.
on, Tony.
But,
Come
you know,
on.
in reference to the information,
Come
you know,
on.
I had called them and left
What the
messages
fuck,
about the
Tony?
satellite man burning my teeth,
Mhm.
the satellite man frying my face.
Okay,
the
we saw that one. Tony.
To the history of this situation of these government people stalking me and terrorizing me and their activity of slandering my character and their entrapment. These people kidnapped me from my mother and father's mansions.
Yeah.
My mother filed lawsuits. My
Ooh.
picture was even on milk cartons back in the 80s when they
That's
had
right,
kidnapped me.
Yeah,
You understand that?
we do, Tony.
These
Me
people
too.
are trying to cover up this whole situation of these people trying to steal my identity. These people have tried to play their games. Look at all the shit they tried to accuse my father of
I
when
know.
they murdered my father.
Sure.
Look at all the shit they tried to accuse my mother of.
I get it, dude.
The activity of these copycat government games
No, I know, dude.
and their attempts of murder and treason
Oh,
of these government agents trying to use their activities of
Justice
slandering
for
my
peace.
character
folks.
as their way of mutilating and damaging my face and teeth. All the dental records are on record. All the information's on record. These government people and their tricks, they need to get prosecuted. Important in reference to history and the types of people that's damaged my face and teeth and what their history is, what their lifestyles are, what kind of background they came from. All the people that accusated against me, people that damaged my face and teeth, people that tried to steal my penis. These people have drug histories. These people have alcoholism in their families or something.
Yeah.
These people have criminal records. You know, these people that damaged my face and teeth. Then they changed their names and they got into law enforcement, or they changed their names and they got into government. Or some of them had a history of stalking me and terrorizing me. And these people accusating against me. These people damaging my face and teeth.
Accusating.
Get all the information of who these people are, where they came from, and what their lifestyles are.
That's right.
These people have damaged my beautiful teeth, damaged my face, injured my anatomy, and then they tried to steal my identity. Check their health records. Check their medical charts. See where they came from. See who they are. See what their DNA is.
Yes.
And they have to get prosecuted for trying to murder me.
Inches at a time.
And these
of
people
his
damaged
penis.
my teeth. Some of these people don't have teeth at all. And they damaged my teeth. All my teeth are real. These people need to get prosecuted, whoever the fuck they are.
No, they've been stealing inches of his penis for years. He was born with a 15-inch penis.
And another thing, in reference to people, you know, I've been a Hollywood A-list celebrity my whole life. I've been, you know, born as the child of my biological parents. I am the only child of my parents. I'm the owner of the estates and the companies. But, you know, in reference to men that have relationships, men will get into a relationship with a female or you know, whatever their gender preferences or their mutual relations. And then they'll try to blame me because they thought their girlfriend didn't like them good enough. So then this man or these people would try to fuck up my looks, or they damage my face and teeth when I'm not in their relationship.
No.
I don't get into love triangles at all.
No.
Not never.
No,
I don't
never.
date girls that are dating anybody. I don't date girls that are married either.
Mm.
So, you know, in reference to the situation of
Glad we can make you laugh.
you know,
there.
men dating girls or anybody in relationships of any kind.
Right.
Don't blame me. I've been a Hollywood A-list celebrity before most of you were in whatever relationship you're in.
Right.
And either way, my life is my life, not your life, and not the
True.
relationship that you're in.
True.
So you didn't have a right damaging my face and teeth or trying to steal my penis because you thought your relationship partner or your girlfriend or wife didn't like you good enough. That's not my fucking problem.
No.
And you don't have a right stealing from me or my money or property or land or finances or wealth. And you don't have a right stealing from my anatomy. You didn't have no right damaging my face or teeth. And you must get prosecuted for your crimes.
That's right, folks.
Here's Milky, the marvelous milking cow. It's fun to milk her, gonna do it right now. She drinks the water when we pump her tail. She's raising her head, it's milking time now. Her pretend milk is a feeling the pail.
She drinks water and gets pretend milk.
Milky, the marvelous milking cow. Milky, the marvelous milking cow with pretend milk tablets. She's new from Kenner.
Yeah, folks, they had really stupid shit like that. Yep. Oops. Oh, shut up. Come on. We got, folks, remember, before we, we're going to be in here a little bit, before we get going, folks, remember that we are sponsored
Off
by...
into space. Man, that takes real teamwork. And here's a team of junior spacemen with an out-of-this-world breakfast that teams up V8 juice and Cheerios for flavor and energy. What a treat! A flavorful glassful of refreshing V8 juice and Cheerios with power protein, plus vitamin B1 for Go Power. And now, here's a special out-of-this-world free offer. This Moon Rocket Kit, both a toy and an exciting game. First, blast off. It separates in midair and lands 2 spacemen on a moon map. You get this wonderful game only through this free offer. Send your name and address and 1 V8 label plus 1 box top from these specially marked packages of Cheerios, Kix, or Frostios to Moon Rocket Kit, Mount Vernon 10, New York. Get Campbell's V8 cocktail vegetable juice with any one of these Big G cereals.
G-Man, can I please come to your YouTube channel, please? I'll let you shave my mustache, or I'll let you put new weave in my head, or I'll let you paint my nails. Can I please come to your YouTube channel, pretty please? I'm trying so hard to be like you.
Oh, yes.
But I keep falling short.
Keep falling short. What an idiot. How you doing, folks? Excuse me. I have this itch in my throat. Yeah, way before zip codes. Old like me. But anyway, folks. So we'll be on Uncle Grampy's or Uncle Lobster's channel for live streams. Subscribe. If I'm missing some things, I'm actually over. Today I learned zip codes weren't a thing before 63. Yeah, I remember vaguely. When I was in 60, I was 5 or 6. My mother worked for the post office, and she sat and at this thing, and she would just put the mail in different hand sorted it and stuff, and the zip code people were learning about the zip codes back then because they still had the little Zippy the Zip Code cartoon character that used to talk about, why a zip code's important. But yeah, I'm old. Anyway, so folks, you guys have a wonderful day, and I guess we'll see you around. And in Discord or whatever, I'll be poking around. If you see old Uncle Lobster, don't think it's a fucking it's Grampy's other channel. I also have a Uncle Grampy Lobster apparently that I forgot about, but I got to figure out how to get back into that one. But anyway, you have a great day too, folks. Remember, if you're watching this, folks, look, if you're watching this on the official 2018 Grampy Lobster channel, folks, you are getting played because this isn't the official 2018 Grampy Lobster channel, folks. This is Uncle Lobster. Okay? It's Uncle Lobster. Look at the fucking thing. It's not Grampy Lobster. So if you're watching this on Grampy Lobster's channel or any other channel, but the Uncle Lobster channel, you're getting fucking played, and you need to report it because it's wrong. Okay, it's not right. It's wrong. So yeah. So other than that, shameless plug, for as little as $2.99 a month, folks. Grampy Lobster can be your Grampy. I can't be your uncle because, well, I don't have 1,000 subs, and I'm not that pathetic. But Grampy Lobster, subscribe to him. Have a great day. Subscribe to this channel. Buy that fucker's merch. And stuff like that. They're making us say these things, folks. Have a wonderful day. A wonderful, wonderful day. Stay safe. Stay hydrated, folks. And remember, sometimes, folks, shit happens. Anyway, so I'm going to get out of here and go make some more coffee and go do some stuff in the day because it's almost 9 o'clock in the morning, folks. 6 o'clock on the Pacific Coast, which means some of you are just waking up right now, hopefully, and maybe not. And if this is the first thing you see, Jesus, I feel fucking sorry for you. But anyway, around here, it's 8:57. It's 57 degrees, mostly cloudy. It's gonna be a nice day. It's a nice spring day. Not quite Memorial Day yet, so summer's coming, folks. And remember, whatever. Y'all have a good day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.